And so I spoke to the waitress, and she said, "What's your concern?" I said, "This meat is the best I've had in like forever. Do you know where it's come from? Like what part of the food it was part of?" And she said, "Well, do you see any cats or dogs around you?" And I went, "No, I don't." And then she just laughed. And I thought for a moment I went to holiday to China, but it was Springfield. Can you believe it?
Please, please, please don't repeat what those racist idiots are talking about. They're
Uh,
inciting actual violence right now.
uh,
Oh, no.
cool. Hi, everybody.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the best thing you watched this week. Hopefully, you didn't watch any of that. If you stayed up for the debate, I feel sad for you. You probably just would have been upset. However, let's talk about some fun things. I have a great list of things to talk about. We'll see how much we can get through. I don't know quite what Chris has got in store for us this week because I know he's had a very big week. So it'll be interesting to see what he did. Not big week, busy week. So it would be interesting to see what you managed to put into your eyeballs in that downtime. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should
Lots.
we say hello to everybody in the comments and then
Yeah.
do
Let's
things as normal?
let's do that. Let me make sure though that I write down, our times because that's important. Let's see. M King, hey, we're glad you're here. Looking forward to the live. Me too. I literally just got up. My alarm went off much longer ago and I turned it off
Classic.
and then I woke up in a panic. So there you go. Okay. We're all good though. Chris is here. Ruben's been awake. You're good. Hi, Niket. Hey. Crochet a while and listen. We're glad you're here. Happy Saturday to you. Thanks for joining. Um, Badger AI systems booting, initializing. Chris bot,
Chris
Ruben bot, AI script systems online, execute intro script. Okay,
Okay.
good. Hello, people. Nice. Oh, Sharam, hey, how are you? We're I think we're doing okay. Ruben, are you doing good?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Good.
I'm alive. Yeah.
You're live? Okay.
So that's more than some people can say.
Okay. Okay. Well, well, this is true. This is but they can't say it, can they?
No, but they go
Okay.
go.
Sharath, hey, we're glad that you're here. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see who else we got. Badger again. You've been watching Terminator Zero. You're on the last episode now, loving it so much. Yeah, you
Rocks.
you you love that, huh?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that was excellent.
Nice. Sharam, is Trap worth watching? Now that it's at home,
Oh yeah,
maybe.
yeah, I can
Yeah,
see that. Yeah, now that at home, but I wouldn't track to the cinema for it. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. I
it's
was
fine.
actually I was surprised that it was.
So quick.
Yeah, well, and
Yeah,
I was scrolling through Max last night, and Watchers has been on there, I guess, for a little while.
couple of weeks now. Yeah,
Yeah, just
don't bother watching that though.
I enjoyed it.
The
Stop,
one with the what's the name? What's her name?
Dakota Fanning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't mind it.
All right.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah.
Bunny Dojo, Rabbit Care, and Bun Fawn. Hey, happy Saturday. We're glad that you are here. I love that little your your avatar. That's
Yeah.
great. Thoughts about the movie, Niket? Hey, how are you? You're about to watch Parasite. Is
Oh.
this your first time watching it?
Oh. You're in for a treat.
Oh my gosh, so good.
You're not
So
gonna be happy afterwards, but you're going to be amazed at
yeah.
cinema. You know the meme that says this is cinema. Cinema. It's what that is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So good. So good. All right, just kidding. Hey, first off, hi. Uh, when am I watching? Um, The Old Man season 2. Uh, I need to start season 1, but yes, it is on my list. I
I want to watch it. I don't have enough time in my life. There's like strings of TV series and movies that we have pages, and like realistically, I don't know when I'm gonna get to it. Yeah.
yeah, no, I saw it this week, them advertising season 2, and I'm like, oh gosh, I need to jump on this because it looks really good. Hi, by the way. Love it. Okay, Sharam. Oh, good. Yes. Okay, so Cristiano Ronaldo has officially crossed 1 billion followers on all his social media accounts.
That's
Good
a lot
Lord.
of followers.
That is.
Yeah, 99% bots for sure. Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. Uh, Watchers is a good-looking bad movie.
That. Yes.
Okay. Fine. Fine. Trap is so good though. See, I don't I see, there you go.
Cinema
Okay.
is so weird, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Everybody's got, just differing things. Do we watch the Penguin series?
You mean you didn't watch my review already, Sharam? I'm disappointed. That disappoints me.
I have not watched it, but is it even out yet?
It's not out yet. It comes
Oh,
out this
okay.
Friday. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, I think we're going to be talking about it though. Well,
We-
I won't be.
I
Ruben,
might talk about it.
maybe.
Yeah. It was all right.
Nice. Okay, so Badger says Old Man season 1 is enjoyable but predictable.
Really
Some
pushing me towards watching that.
well, some of these are formulaic. That's the word I
Yeah.
want.
I mean, that's okay.
Yeah.
Procedural, formulaic,
Mhm.
as long as what you're getting is good. Yeah.
Yeah. Good evening, guys. Son
Good
of
evening.
Soils. You're. Hi. I was going to tell you with Tulsa King is coming back for season 2 very soon.
Tomorrow.
Oh, is that what it is?
Tomorrow it starts. Yeah, I can't wait.
So excited! If you guys haven't seen Tulsa King, it's on. What is it on? Is it on Paramount Plus?
Paramount. Yeah.
Was Sylvester Stallone? I don't know what I was expecting going into this.
It wasn't what we like. It wasn't on our radar to watch, but I think
No.
somebody asked us to review it,
Yeah.
and then we're like, "This is awesome."
Whoa. Yeah. Exactly. So yes. Crochet a while and listen. You are still watching. What is it? Deep Space Nine?
Yeah,
DS9?
Deep Space Nine.
Yeah,
DS9.
nice.
Yeah.
Season 3. How many seasons
Nice.
are there? Like a bunch?
5,
Oh,
5,
okay.
maybe 7.
Hmm.
I want to say 5. I don't know.
Okay. See, Sharon was busy. I couldn't.
That's okay. It is 14 minutes long, so
Hey.
it's an in-depth review, but non-spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. It was a really good review. Old Man, just kidding. Old Man season 1 is boring as crap,
So,
but it has its moments. Wait a minute here. So you,
our they're getting like us. Do you know what it is? They're learning from us.
yeah,
What's
exactly.
okay? What it's okay to be like.
I love it.
funny.
Okay, Lord of the Rings season 2. Well, I guess if you didn't enjoy season 1, then probably not doing season 2. I don't know.
Yeah, if you don't like orcs actually having families and feelings, you're not going to enjoy this season.
I have not seen season 2 yet. I think
No,
I'm just
I'm
gonna
waiting.
wait
Yeah,
yeah.
I want to
just-
watch it in a like you did for season 1.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was great.
Mm.
Yeah, my youngest is watching it week to week and loving it. Except we're not paying for the ad-free thing on Prime, and so he was saying that like at key moments, like it would be emotional and then ad.
That
And
is
then it-
so distracting, isn't it?
Yeah, and it comes
That
back and it's like,
sucks.
but we were talking also though that what is it on Tubi, which I know just came to the UK. You can now access it, which is not an ad for Tubi, but holy crap, the amount of stuff that they
The
have
amount
on
of
there.
stuff on there, yeah.
and the horror. If you're into horror movies, they have the gamut. I mean, from good to terrible, and
Mm.
then good, terrible, and all the everything.
Oh, I watched the worst horror. I think it was on Tubi this week. It was so bad. It was H.P. Lovecraft's. It was an H.P. Lovecraft film with one of the guys from The Frighteners.
Oh, wait, From Beyond?
Yes,
Is that-
From Beyond. Good Lord, that film was terrible.
Oh man. Tubi, I don't know if you noticed, but they do it well. They first off give you a countdown when the ad is coming,
Exactly. Yeah.
and then they pick up right before they
So it's a
clipped
few
it.
seconds. Yeah. So, yeah, that's genius.
So you're not broken out of it, even though there is an ad. It comes back and it gives you just this, like a little replay type of thing, and you're like, oh,
So Prime, who have all the money, can't do that.
no, yeah, and Tubi completely free, huh? So, okay, there you go. Yeah. So Sharam, no, if you didn't enjoy season 1, I guess don't watch season 2.
Yeah, because it's just more of the same.
More, yeah. Exactly. Crochet Wild Lesson. Okay, so there's 7 seasons of
7,
DS9.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Have we watched Sector 36 on Netflix? I have not, but I saw Ruben's title of his thing, and so I think maybe he's going to be talking about that today. You're not giving any clues. Okay.
No, just like our audience. they
They're
got
here.
all the love
They
for
just,
you.
They
are
just
here.
showed up.
Okay.
They just showed up. That's all it
Okay.
is. They want to just
Yeah.
hear what we have,
Yeah. They want to hear my thoughts and what you think about my thoughts.
Yes. Awesome. Godfather. So is that the best thing you watched this week? The first one, number 1. If you have not seen number 2, watch number
Or you're
2.
saying you are now a godfather?
Well, maybe.
Could be that. It's just
Could be.
one word, so
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
Okay, Sharam, you did not enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine, but a few of your friends did. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, it's not for everybody, and it's more of the same, I think, of Deadpool.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't. Out of the 3 films, what's the better story? Probably the first one, but I had more fun with the third one because of Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds' camaraderie on screen. Like that's worth watching alone for that. But
Absolutely.
yeah, I can see a lot of people are saturated with oversaturated with the comic book films just because their writing hasn't been great. Yeah.
Chriselle Wild, listen, you watched House of Dragons season 2. Yawn, bored. Oh, action, bored, yawn.
Exactly. They missed so big. Like the first season was pretty good. I mean, nothing compared to Game of Thrones first season,
Sure.
but good Lord, season 2, dull. I literally, that's what I messaged. So at the end of the first episode, I just tweeted out going, am I the only one that found this episode incredibly dull?
See, I haven't started this season just because, again, wanted to just binge it, but I'm not sure I want to binge it now.
I mean, you might love it because we often differ in things, but I think when it comes to this sort of thing, we have a similar taste. You know, that sort of Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I was because I was rooting for it to get really good. To be fair, I haven't stuck it out. I've watched the first 4, and I'm like, I've tapped out. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay. Done. Oh wow. Yeah. Not going back then. Oh, okay.
I have so many more things I could be watching. You know,
that you're enjoying a lot more, or
exactly.
that you know
like,
you'll enjoy. Yeah.
I don't need to hate watch something and then keyboard warrior.
True. Absolutely. Badger, you really hope in Lord of the Rings season 2, Gandalf and Sauron make up and get married.
Me too.
Dude, stop giving away spoilers. Did you see it already?
With this one ring, I control.
No, it's to rule them all.
Yeah, it's it's the same thing. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. And just to show the gamut of how we all have our different tastes, Son of Soil's Old Man season 1, awesome.
Amazing.
That's great. I still want to see it because I mean you've got
I mean,
what
the
is it?
actors in it alone are incredible.
Jeff
Aren't they?
Bridges. What's his name too? Like the
What's his bucket
Yeah, I
from
want to
that?
do
Who's gonna call it?
his
Face Off?
salute. Um, John Lithgow, isn't he in that also?
Maybe I don't.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Seven Seas drama. Hey, we're glad you're here. Hello.
Welcome to the tangent.
Yes, we're just saying hi still to everybody, but it's great. Um, or it might happen in season 3, Revenge of the Hobbit, when it's revealed Sauron is Frodo's dad.
I love it.
You, you can't spoil all of the
Why
lore
do you think
right
the
up
eye is always
front.
on him?
Exactly.
What are
It's
you
just-
up to, son?
Actually, I think Sauron is Frodo's mom because moms are typically more like,
Watchful.
yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, dads are like, where you at? You good? No screaming, no blood? Okay, we're good. And then,
Did you steal Mr. Took's carrot? Put it back.
Oh, There Will Be Blood. You have not watched it yet, Niket. Sorry. Um, Daniel Day-Lewis gives a really good performance. So does Paul Dano.
Yeah. I've seen it once. I will never watch it again.
I've seen it more than once, and I don't want to watch it again. It's not that it's a terrible movie.
It's not
just
terrible.
really slow and
It's slow. Phenomenal story. Dark, depressing.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
really leaves you feeling. Ugh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ugh.
right.
Yeah, it's like a tiring watch. Yeah.
Yeah. That great way of putting it. Yel, hey. Hi. Okay, so RRR actor Junior NTR's movie Devara releasing September 27th. But the trailer was bad.
Ugh.
I don't know. I haven't even seen. Have you seen anything, heard anything about this?
No.
Rewatching Cobra Kai from season 1 again.
From season 1, that's don't know if something I could do.
But see, those first few seasons were awesome.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't get better.
No, I know.
They get more mediocre. They're never
Yeah.
terrible. They're just like,
They're just dragging it out, and yeah, man, to capture that energy and everything of season 1 and 2.
You know what it is? It's
Maybe
because they
even
were on
season
YouTube.
3. Mm-hmm.
They were YouTube originals. That's what they were doing.
Yeah.
It was all about passion. Wasn't then about pleasing the Netflix god.
Very true. Watched Bad Genius. Bed Genius?
Bad Genius? Probably
Bed
Bad
Genius
Genius.
or well, I don't know. Depends on the movie. Boom.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's Bad Genius.
So Bad Genius. Okay, so good. A U.S. remake. Actually, haven't seen the original film. Have you heard of? Do you know what this, Ruben?
A top student gets pulled into a cheating racket while increasingly higher risks and even higher rewards, but she may lose much more than she gets. So there's a Bad Genius that's a true crime in 2017. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, I was talking about 2014 with Benedict Wong.
Oh.
How did you see it? Where did you see
Weird.
it at?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Awesome. Well, okay.
2014, an older one. Okay.
Amelia Jones's winter movie, Coda. Is that what? I don't understand.
Wow, they're already throwing titles at us today.
Yeah. No, Yale, please. It's Bad Genius. Let's go with that. I think that's. Yeah. Jeff Bridges, John Lithgow are both really good in Old Man. Okay. Thangalan
Thangalan.
from 2024. Okay. And
that's this year, by the way.
is it? Yes. And then 5 a.m. What? I don't understand. Yeah, you
Is it
throwing.
animated? Oh no,
Wait,
it's just the
what?
CG was really bad. Thangalon.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oof.
Yeah, Bad Genius. I guess Bad Genius would have. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Go with Bad Genius. It's just funnier though. Uh, Ty, hey, you want us to see Justice Served on Netflix? Not even heard of it.
Is it new?
I
2022 with
2022.
uh
Is this a South
what?
African?
It does look
Oh
like it.
no, you reviewed this one.
Did it?
Yeah, this is the one where they rob the bank
Oh
and they get
yes.
trapped in there.
Oh yes. I'm not going back to that film, sorry.
And you're from South Africa, so you can
Yeah.
say that.
Oof.
Movie name is Winner. Wait, where are we? Son of Soils.
Winner chicken dinner.
Oh, her movie. Oh, I know what you're talking about. It's a recent movie that just came out. Yes, I do want to see that. I've not seen it though, Sharath. It's called Winner, starring Amelia Jones.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yes.
Catherine
Okay.
Newton, Emilia Jones, Connie Britton. Okay,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
nice, good cast. Oh, Zach Galifianakis, I'm in.
Oh, is Silverado from 1985? Well, really? I don't even know if I've seen Silverado.
Jeff
Have you seen
Goldblum as well.
Kevin Kline, Scott Glenn? Holy crap!
I
Really?
bet he's got chest hair in that one.
Yeah. Kevin Costner, John Cleese, Brian Dennehy, Rosanna Arquette,
Good
Danny
lord,
Glover, Linda Hunt.
that cast.
Wow. What is Earl Hindman? Okay, I know nobody's probably geeking out about that, but Earl Hindman, do you know who that is?
I didn't
Ruben?
even know who that is. Yeah.
So on Home Improvement, he was the neighbor. Howdy,
Really?
neighbor.
Oh
And
wow.
and more importantly, for the longest time, he was the narrator on the train that went around Disneyland.
That's an
And so as you
amazing bit of
stopped and all
trivia.
these things, and yeah, all the narrator. Oh my gosh, it was great. Now I think it's Patrick Warburton, maybe.
Okay.
But
I
okay,
do like
sorry.
Patrick Warburton as well.
Yes, yeah. Uh, yes, just type random words. Popcorn. Good. Thank you. That
Nice.
works to dude, did you not see? I have not I just woke up. I'm
Please get some coffee in you.
I'm about to, yes. Okay, so 5 a.m. was your cat just typing on your phone.
Nice.
That's pretty good. Oh, yeah, the bank movie. Wait, Badger, are you just saying random things, or are you saying the thing about the whatever that last one was called from South Africa? The
Oh yes,
Justice
the bank
Served.
movie. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Luna, hey, first off, hi. Silverado, a Western, really good. I want to watch it now. All
I
those
like
actors.
good westerns and those. The
And it,
cast is crazy.
yeah, it's 2 hours and 13 minutes, which I think is perfect for a Western.
Probably a good
Yeah,
chunk for a western. Yeah.
drawn out, slow, meandering type of thing. Awesome.
Mm.
Yep.
Can you hear that noise in the background?
I can. It sounds like somebody's mowing the lawn or driving an airplane through the backyard.
They're sanding their walls. Our neighbors. So every week, you understand
Yeah,
now that
they're
my
doing
neighbors
something.
decide they're basically renovating their whole house, which they don't own. It's rented.
Mm.
Anyway, yeah. Cool.
Okay. Okay. Bunny Dojo saying agrees with Crochet a while. Silverado's great. Costner is funny, different than any other role of his.
Wow.
That's wow. So he's not even grumpy. Like I love him as grumpy Kevin Costner because I think that just totally.
I'm gonna
works,
force you
but-
to watch The Postman one day.
Okay.
Your face. That's a good film.
Maybe I don't know. Okay. So Son of Soil's best movie you watched this week: How to Make Millions Before Grandma Dies. I saw a poster of that someplace.
Oh, that's a real film. I thought you
Yeah.
were just saying
Yeah.
words again.
Yeah, no, I think where was it playing? Was it on? Yeah, I think I saw it on maybe it was
How
Amazon,
to
something
make
like that. I don't
millions
know.
before grandma dies.
Yeah, is it Indonesian? Oh, it's Thai, and it's a comedy drama. Yeah, when I saw the thing, it almost reminded me of The Farewell with Aquafina.
Oh yeah, okay.
I don't know if that's anything like it, but
Hmm.
I just got that vibe from the poster.
Yep.
Um, Postman is great, according
Yep.
to Badger.
See.
But Badger's also typing random words, so whatever. All right, Ruben, should we actually dive
Yeah,
into like
we're almost
the
half an hour in and we haven't started.
yeah, yeah. Let's see here. Well, we'll follow up with the Postman too. Okay, book is great. Also, David Brin wrote it.
Oh,
So okay,
interesting.
so Kurshewa and listen also. All right, so we will come back to that. Just baiting me here, oh, Badger. Okay, I know. I'm moving on. Okay, so nobody got the movie quote quiz last week. But here's the thing. I was a little bit remiss because we were so excited to get Yassi's answers that I forgot to congratulate both Nostromo and Tara Briscoe for actually getting them all right also. So I
Brilliant.
just like, yeah, it was like, this sucks. That was whatever. So nobody got it this week, which I don't know if nobody cared or if it were just too hard. I don't know.
Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I might be fired. It's okay. But the answers for last week:
Mm.
The Nightmare Before Christmas,
Yeah, I got that one.
Heathers,
I think I got that one.
and Johnny Dangerously.
Didn't get that one. I don't think I've seen the film. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if it holds up, but it was great when it was.
Right.
The theme, well, the actors in it. So Nightmare Before Christmas featured Catherine O'Hara. Heathers, of course, had Winona Ryder,
Mm.
and Johnny Dangerously is Michael Keaton. So going off a
Oh.
Beetlejuice theme there. Cool. Okay.
Okay. Just replying to Luna Cascade, who is a first timer, but was this is this a quiz? Yeah, so every week we start off with where Chris does a movie quote quiz with 3 and you try and guess without going to Google because it makes it much more fun. And then you just leave your answers in the comments and Chris will let us know who won next week on the live. So that's how that goes.
Cool. Good. Thank you for catching that.
Hmm.
All right. So this week, I've got 3 new ones. I'm gonna put them up on the screen as per usual, so that it makes it a little easier
Awesome.
for those of us that are also visually.
Yeah, it helps. It definitely
Oh,
helps. me.
it does. Yeah. No, I know. I know. I can't believe I wasn't doing that earlier. But
It's okay.
okay. Number 1. You ready?
Hmm.
You like to make fun of us, but we are more powerful than you think. Number 2. This is a longer one, so it's going to scroll across the bottom. So we'll
right.
go just,
Cool.
My job title is account manager. I used to be called an account service representative, but a consultant told us we have to manage our clients and to not service them. I have a girlfriend who I neither manage or service.
Okay.
Why are there 2? Oh, because that's a pattern. Okay. Number 3. And what about you? You must be some kind of beardless dwarf?
Nice. I think I got that one. I might only get 1 out of 3 this week.
Well, think about the tie between all of those.
All right.
Okay. Ruben, do you have a question for us?
Yes, it's very topical. If you caught the beginning of my intro, it relates to that. What is the dumbest thing that you've ever heard a person of power say?
Well, we've had like 10 years of it, so
Like,
and it,
did you ever have a manager or someone that say something that was so stupid that you was like, "What the hell?"
I
mean,
did have. Oh, go ahead.
No. I was going to say, obviously, what Trump was talking about with Springfield was hilarious. I was just like, "That's bonkers." Okay.
he repeated something that they told him. Just an idiot. It was already untrue. Anyway, um, I had a it wasn't a boss, but he was somebody that we worked with, that I worked with, um, who I was designing an ad for them, a print ad for a magazine. It was
Mhm.
for radio, and the dude actually said, "Can you make this about 10% cooler?"
What does that mean? He actually said that.
Yeah. Where
Wow.
do you go with that? What do
I
you do with that?
he just laugh.
I was like, what in the actual frick does that
Did you
mean?
say, okay, give me some pointers of what you think makes something cooler?
No, I said, yeah, no problem, just to get them out of my office, and then
And
I
then
didn't
did
change
nothing.
anything, and then
And then he came
sent it
back
back.
and went, yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool.
yeah, yeah. That's
Brilliant.
typically how
So
it.
it's one of
Yeah.
those people in power that
Uh
just
huh.
likes to throw their position of power because they're insecure about something, probably their wife shouting them at home, and he doesn't feel like he has enough, so he's going to throw it on everybody else. And that's how that works. Doofus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. How about you?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that pretty much takes the cake. The Trump. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say anything as dumb as that and believe it, be in as much power. How we haven't reached World War III with him being in the presidency for 4 years already, it's just like our angels are working overtime, man. It's just never before, seen angels sweat, but
And you don't even live here.
I know.
I don't want to
Anywho,
live here.
let us know in the
Okay.
comments the dumbest thing you've heard someone in a position of power say that made you just snigger or go, "Oh my gosh, why?"
Hmm. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes. All right, Ruben. Let's do our show.
cool.
What do you got?
Yeah. So you've got two things, right?
Actually, I have four now.
Holy crap! You watched a lot since then. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna dive straight into the Penguin,
Okay.
right? Because that's by far the best thing I watched this week. 8 episodes, about an hour long with each episode. The last one is longer; it's like an hour and 10 minutes long. So they finished it up well. I always knew that Colin Farrell was going to be great, right? Like, and I said in my review, Colin Farrell generally doesn't do a bad job in anything he's in. He's sort of great, like Gary Oldman, great in everything he's in. Sometimes Oscar-worthy performances. I would say this is a career-defining performance from him. Uh, he just gets so much room to play. We've never seen
Mm.
Oswald Cobblepot in this way. It's 100% Sopranos, like it feels like a gangster Godfather, and it feels like it's as good as that. Like sometimes you're in the presence of watching something great, like it's just been crafted so well. One of the reasons I think is because it's HBO, because HBO do adult content. They don't have the boundaries of kind of watering it down.
Yeah.
And not that making something adult, it just means that they're able to actually explore Cobblepot as a gangster. And it's his rise. So he's not the king of Gotham just yet. He doesn't have the power. But he's also not that kind of slappy go lucky character that you see in the animated series. This is in the Matt Reeves universe. So it's as dark, if not darker. You don't get anything to do with the Batman in this. He's not in it. There's no, this is a contained story. Could totally be just a contained story and not even have the Batman movie. It works on its own. So if you haven't seen the Batman movie and you're wondering whether you should watch it, 100% watch this. Although it starts off with the events, the effect of what happened. A lot of Gotham's underwater still. There are places in the slums where
Oh, okay.
people are, you see the Penguin walking through water, and you wonder, like, why is he walking through water in his apartment? That's because of the big MacGuffin thing that happened previously. A lot of people lost loved ones in the flood, drowned. So there's consequences for what happened in the film. There's the weight of that's carried over very well. And then visually, It has the same aesthetics and feeling as the cinematographer, who's a genius for Matt Reeves' movie. This time around, he didn't come back, but they definitely draw inspiration from the film because the tone feels wide, like it feels big,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
but very personal. You're often like right over the shoulder of the penguin. You're often very close and personal. And then you'll go to a medium wide shot because you know that what the penguin's going to do, what Colin Farrell's going to do with the character, once you've seen the first few episodes, you know not to expect the norm. An example is he will do my best, no spoilers, because there are spoiler possibilities. Yeah, so he will talk to a character. The dialogue will make you feel emotions that are positive towards his character. You feel sorry for him. You understand where he's come from, and then in the next moment, you hate him.
Mm.
It's such a roller coaster of a ride of emotions, and Colin Farrell just pulls every thread of his acting skill to create a character that you're gonna love and hate at the same time, and probably mostly hate, but be riveted by just watching him in there. And talk about great prosthetics. Like I didn't see him. I would say, okay, so out of the 8 hours and 20 minutes that you get, I probably saw him 2 or 3 minutes max. Because there are some mannerisms
Mm.
that every actor carries over in their performances. That's just how it is. So there were moments it's like, ah, yeah, I see Colin Farrell in that. But most of the time, I was just like, I'm watching the Penguin. It's like watching a documentary or you're a secret camera on the wall. You're getting to experience it. And it's so riveting. It's extremely slow. This is not an action series by any means, but you do get brutal violence in the times that you see it coming, but still when you get it, it's so heavy hitting. It doesn't feel like a comic, like a superhero movie. It doesn't feel like a superhero series. It just feels like a gangster series that happens to be taking place in Gotham. And that's where the two meet, and it's just beautiful. But the thing that I think the series needed, that a lot of people don't even know who this actor is, Renzi Felez. He plays Victor.
Aguilar.
Yeah, Aguilar. Yeah, he plays Vic. And if we didn't have him in this series, I think it would be really hard to watch because there's next to nobody to root for. But Vic,
Mm.
you're going to root for. Even though he's going down a dark path, he's kind of the understudy. The penguin takes him under his wing. Penguin. Um, he 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 has a stutter. He's yeah, and he's lost his family. So he's at a place. Vic is at a place where he's easily moldable, and you can see
Oh.
Colin's character, the Cobblepot, taking that and using that for his benefit. But at the same time, there's a sort of love surrogate father mentorship going on there. That building trust with each other as he starts gaining power. They go along this ride together, and I love the ending of this series. Brutal, dark, excellent crafting of a character that comes to birth to being the guy that you know he's going to be, but we never understood what it took for Cobblepot to be that character. What does it actually take to be the king of Gotham in the underworld, criminal underbelly, and rule it? What does that mean? And basically, that's what this series answers, and you see it. The other outstanding performance, I mean, there's a number, but Kristen
Kristen
Milioti,
Milioti. Mm-hmm.
yeah, she's been in Arkham for a while, and she comes out not rehabilitated,
Mm.
but she does come out strong. So there's a whole history there, which I won't go into, but her character, she obviously is part of the crime family. Her Sophia Falcone, and she is raised in that life. And so she has a bit of that sort of antics. And because of stuff that's happened, she finds herself in a sort of position of power, but having to fight for it. And it's these paths that cross that make for the most interesting drama on TV. Acting, cinematography, Score, my gosh, the score is so good. So where we had the score for the film, The Batman, was how do you say his name? I had it right. G- G- Geo. No, I had it right before.
Oh, Michael Giacchino.
Giacchino. Thank you. Yeah, Giacchino. His son scores the
Really?
series. Yeah, and his name is also Mick or Michael. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people miss that. But yeah, his son does this, and it's exactly pulling from talent in the family. Such beautiful drama on screen, just complementing every moment. And I have to say, he also, with the editor, they have the ballsiness to pull it back in places so that there's no score, and it just lets the drama play
Mm.
out.
Ooh.
And then when you get, Cobblepot beating somebody down, just come in with that beautiful to the tones that just complement the moment. It's stunning. Like, it's a work of art. Like, this is a work of art, really entertaining, and it's gonna break you in places. It's mesmerizing to watch and sad. Honestly, I was so surprised at how good this was.
And it's weekly, right?
Yeah. I
So
mean, they're
how?
chunky, but
y- I mean, because you got to binge it.
yeah, I did. Yeah.
What what would you feel watching it week to week?
I don't know. I mean, I've seen a couple of the other reviewers saying, yeah, it'll be fine week to week. And I don't want to say don't, because I want it to do well,
Oh yeah, yeah.
right? But at the same time, I think like two chunks
Oh, okay.
is perfect viewing. Like a long, epic movie, a part one and a part two. Because the first episode is really introducing you to the world and the characters. And if that's what you go by and that's what you judge it by, I can see a lot of people going, "Oh, this is such a slow burn. This is just character, character, character. Where's
Hmm.
the stuff that I'm looking forward to?" But once you're invested in those characters, which is giving time to build, those moments feel so much better. Like, you understand why they're there, and you wouldn't take them out. So yeah, I personally would say, 3 episodes, maybe
Mm,
three parts, however you want to do it.
okay. It is interesting that they're only doing like they're only dropping episode one the first week, and not
Yeah,
like the first two.
I would have thought they did like a double bill, just kind of really give it a good footing, especially that first episode. I'm surprised they haven't.
Yeah, well, because like when I think back to when I first watched Band of Brothers, that
Mm,
first episode, if you were to just watch it on its own,
yeah,
it only takes you right up until they actually start doing anything. I
exactly.
mean,
Yeah,
it
that's all the
all
prelim. Yeah, yeah,
yeah, it's all character building, which is absolutely necessary.
yeah,
But then give me more, you know what I mean? And
yeah,
then
exactly.
I'm
Yeah,
hooked. But
mm,
I can't wait to watch this. This is gonna be good.
yeah. It's
So
great. It's very good.
nice.
Mm.
Okay.
So what's
Uh,
on your list?
I, I saw. Let's see here. I saw a movie that comes out next week, this coming week,
Mm,
and the social embargo is up, so I can talk about it a little bit. The review embargo is not up, so I'm not going to do a review. But Alexandre Aja's thriller slash horror starring Halle Berry, Never Let Go.
I have seen no marketing, no trailers, nothing for this movie.
Okay, do not watch any trailers. Do not read anything. Go into this as naively and blindly as you can.
Okay.
Um,
Worth
it.
seeing at the cinema?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay.
I I loved it. It
Mm,
is it is psychological for
mm,
so much of it, and then has hints of like folklore.
yeah.
And the entire time through this story, which is basically just a mom and her children who live out in the sticks. I mean, it's almost giving like a little bit of the Village vibes. You know what I mean? This isolated family. Not a whole town, but just this is just one family. But there's a there's a threat
Hmm.
outside of the house, and so they live their life kind of in fear, but also it's a tough life that they're doing. And remember in the Deliverance, the Netflix movie we just watched a couple weeks ago,
Hmm.
with the kid who goes up onto the on the wall there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's in this movie too.
Is he still climbing walls?
No, but he's
Okay.
spectacular.
Okay.
And the other kid who plays his brother is like phenomenal. There's very few cast in this.
Okay.
I was guessing the entire way through. Like I would doubt. They give you something and then they provide so much doubt within the story that you're
Hmm.
like, whoa, well, what am I seeing? And then you go back and forth up until the very end. So even if you're like, oh no, okay, I figured it out.
Hmm.
Have you though? Are you?
Huh?
Did you really? Because at the very end, it does give you a solidified piece of evidence.
Okay.
So even though you could think that, okay, maybe this is up to interpretation or something, which there's a lot to interpret within this,
Hmm.
but it gives you one piece of evidence. It's only an hour and 40 minutes. And it's not, well, there are freaky moments. Most of it, though, is just that creep factor
Huh.
where it's so much of the atmosphere of this of the location. It's so isolated, and then the fear that the family lives with,
Yeah.
and the acting is by Halle Berry and by the two kids, which is Anthony B. Jenkins and wait, who's Percy Daggs the fourth,
Hmm.
which he can steal your heart because he's got this look to his eyes and stuff where he's just anyway. I would put this one on your watch list, but seriously avoid all kinds of marketing. Don't search anything out. Don't look for spoilers. Don't look for even like long synopsis, anything like that. If you
Hmm.
haven't seen the trailer, uh, don't, because you know most of the time nowadays they give away something that you shouldn't see. So it's great to go in as a surprise, I think, and then
Okay.
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So there you go. Should we go back to the chat
Let's,
for
as we've got so many on our
to talk
list to
about? Yeah.
talk about, let's do another one each, and
Okay.
then we'll go back to the comments. Yeah.
Okay. What you got?
So the next film I'm going to be talking about is Lee. It's a Sky original. It's the story of an American photographer, Lee Miller, a fashion model who became an acclaimed war correspondent for Vogue magazine during World War II. It stars, um, what's it?
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet as Lee Miller, Andy Samberg as David E. Scarron,
Mm.
and we have Alexander Skarsgård as Roland Penrose. And there's like a number of others that you'll recognize. So obviously it's set just before World War II and during World War II. And it's hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know what happened. I blanked out there for a second. That was weird.
It's a really interesting story actually, because it takes this photographer model, Kate Winslet, who in her young life she's widely known with Vogue and other magazines for doing provocative, interesting. She was paid a lot to be this model, and then
Mm.
she turned her hand towards, as she got older, towards her photography, which was excellent, just capturing people and their looks and those personal moments that really good people have an eye for. But she is sort of living the life of sort of luxury, but more of a creativity. The friends that she has around her are like poets and painters, and that kind of, that kind of circle. Their talk would all be about like who is the best painter or writer at the time. Really intelligent, I guess intelligence is relative, but in their circles would be classed as intelligence of what they know in their world until the war kicks in, and then we see Winslet have to fight. She wants to do something about it. She wants to capture the moments of what people are going through in the war, but women are not allowed on the front lines. Uh, she is living in London at the time, but she is an American. She plays a wonderful accent. Personally, I think she was fantastic doing it. I don't know. I couldn't place the accent because I'm not from America, but I just know I thought it was authentic, at least for me. But it's heartbreaking. It's a story of a woman that's on a journey that is a very real character. The prosthetic makeup of Kate that we see her in the future is kind of told by the perspective of her being interviewed.
Hmm. Okay.
And so we go back and she's asking this reporter, well, what does he get out of it? She's a very real, grumpy sort of human who's gone through something incredibly dark, as everybody did, who lived in that. But the way she captures moments of people in their worst moments and best moments in the worst times is something that's just beautiful to watch. I didn't know a lot about this, but I feel like it's definitely an award season film.
Mm.
And I hate saying that, but it's one that I didn't feel like was pretentious or artsy. It just was damn good watching, damn good acting. I don't know if you've ever heard about Lee Miller. That was the first time I might have heard her
No.
name in passing, but you know, she had to fight to be on the front lines because women weren't allowed. It's very frustrating to watch this film in places. Women aren't allowed in the press briefing tent because she's a woman, so she didn't know what was going on as they were sent out. All these other places, all these things that we've forgotten how soon. You know, it's only a little while ago. It's not that long ago that
No.
we've come so far, and to think that that's actually how we treated females. Uh, I think we still got some work on it, but cinematography is beautiful. It's dark, dreary, has that gray overtone for when the
Mm.
war is around. Contrast to that when she's with her friends, the color palette is very telling of the times of when it is in.
Mm.
Always looking beautiful, always interesting, always character driven, even when there's brutal action, and there's quite a bit of that because it's World War II. It's not about the action; it's about the events of the action. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So I was surprised. So this is a Sky original. It's at cinemas at the moment. It will be on Sky in the UK in a couple of weeks after it's done its rounds. I don't know
It,
where you can watch this in the US.
it's coming on the 27th of September here, and it's unclear if it's going to be like on demand or if it's going to be in theaters. I don't know
Right.
which. So,
I'd be surprised if it went to theaters. It's
oh, okay.
yeah, they haven't been pushed it.
More of
Yeah,
the period piece too. They
yeah,
don't always do
they don't
as
always
yeah,
do that. No,
yeah. Okay.
but it is very good. Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Do you remember last year, maybe 2 years ago? No, I don't even remember, where I was bemoaning a certain slasher film for the longest time because I just thought they should have ended the series, and yet they kept going. And I watched the movie and then had to eat crow because I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah. So for the last several weeks, I've been bemoaning the fact that Speak No Evil was
I
getting
know.
an American English language
Yeah.
remake with with native English speaking actors, and and then it was told beforehand that they changed the ending,
Yeah, and
and
then
this
they put the trailer
yeah,
everywhere. It like
oh,
saturated.
like ad nauseum. Yeah,
Yeah,
at least
yeah.
now we don't have to see the trailer anymore.
Thank
Um,
goodness.
yeah, and the trailer, if you didn't watch it, you're fortunate because
They
I don't
gave
even
so much away. Yeah.
they gave away a monster size spoiler, which is unacceptable. Um, anyway, James McAvoy, and the original came out in 2022. So we're not even like,
Oh, it's not even old. It's like,
no.
oh wow. Okay.
It's on Shudder right now. The original is on Shudder.
Okay. Before you get into your review of this one, which one's better?
They're different.
Okay.
Okay. It'd be,
Okay.
well, they are, well, they aren't and they are.
Right.
So the ending is different for this current one with James McAvoy and Mackenzie Davis,
Right.
uh, Scoot McNairy and Aisling Franciosi. Um, Up until the final act, it's pretty close of the story.
Okay.
And so you have, if you don't know about it, it's two families meet on vacation and they kind of hit it off. And so one family invites the other to come to their house, their farmish type thing, to stay for a week or just a, a getaway vacation. Well, they do. And then they discover how the one family who invited the other family to come. So in this case, it's James McAvoy and Aisling Franciosi. They're the ones who are like just a little off. They're very strange. And the premise of the movie surrounds, what do you do in awkward situations? What do you do when people push your limits?
That's true. Yeah.
And are you polite? Do you leave? Do you say something? What happens there? And so this one, it ramps up and ramps up and ramps up. Now, the original is, I described it as feudalistic. Okay. It leaves you, yeah. Okay. That does not mean it's bad. I mean, like we were talking about Parasite.
Yeah.
At the beginning. It's not necessarily a happy ending, but it's really well made, right?
Yeah.
And not that I want to watch the original again because of that feeling. This one has more of a Hollywood ending to it, but it's no less enjoyable. I don't know why. James McAvoy, there's this point where he takes off his shirt, and do you remember what he was like in Split?
Yeah.
Okay, when he becomes the Beast and he's just all jacked, he's that way in this too. So his physical presence is already menacing, and he plays this character so well because it's really difficult to know what his true intentions are. The whole cast works well. You're meant to dislike certain protagonists because of action or inaction or anything like that. I still wish they wouldn't have shown the clip that they did in the trailer because
With the kid?
because it just gives it away that this is what's going on versus
I really felt like I'd shown the whole story. Yeah.
Well, and because you go at that point before, if you don't see that, everything in the film can be explained away. You know what I mean? Like you get to feel that wavering of, well, is it really happening this way? Am I just oversensitive? What's going?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Maybe this person is
they're just different. Yeah. It's a different way to do family. You're old school.
Yeah, or they're just socially inept. I mean, there's so many different
cultures, different people, different ways of life. Yeah, so you have to be careful about treading forward, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, pushing back.
And so the trailer though just is not okay. So anyway, aside from the trailer, I'm not reviewing the trailer. The movie is tense. I mean, it is, and McAvoy is so spellbinding in the way that he commands the scenes because I mean, it's one thing to just be this over exuberant, threatening persona, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people can do that. You just be big and that's it.
Big and menacing.
Yeah. But he's disarming because he's charming at moments.
Yeah.
And you're like,
McAvoy is a great actor. I think he's very underestimated with his talents.
Hmm. So this one is they did keep in one scene that I was so happy about that they made, um, and it's not a spoiler, but it's where characters do something and they find it very cathartic.
So is the original a French film?
No, it's got Dutch and Danish actors in it.
Oh,
Most of
okay,
it's in English language, but
interesting.
it's just it's it.
Could I watch the original
Uh-huh.
and then watch, like, do you need time,
I would
space in between the
I
two?
would give yourself a little bit of time only because the first two-thirds of both films
Hmm.
are so close that I think you will be bored in the second one, like just anxious to get to what's different. Does that make
If
sense?
you had to pick one,
Oh, what kind of mood do you want to be in after you watch it?
well, you know me, I
Uh,
prefer,
something with a
if you are gonna go through a horrific event, like I'm like with Aliens, right? Sigourney fights everything. She goes through horrible. She still
yeah.
survives. Yeah,
You want a little bit of hope
a
there,
little bit of
right?
hope. Yeah,
Yeah. Watch the remake. Watch the
I
current one.
like the different ending of The Descent.
Yeah,
It's exactly
perfect.
like that.
Yes, exactly. So watch the James McAvoy version,
Mm, okay.
and then what you could do is maybe even start halfway through
Yeah,
the
because
second one.
to see how it changes. Yeah.
Yeah, because there are key moments at reveals
Mm.
that are very different,
Okay, that's interesting.
and it's
Hmm.
just different. Not necessarily bad or better, or worse or better, but
Mm.
just different. So yeah,
Mm.
I fully acknowledge in front of everybody.
It's so funny because you were like, no, no,
Oh yeah, no, I was
rattle
adamant.
throwing your toys out of the pram.
Yeah, it is stupid. Why are we doing this? We
Why
don't need
so
this. This
soon?
does not need to exist. Um, I still struggle with why did you make one so close?
It's so soon. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
but
crazy.
but I can't argue
2 years.
with the fact that you know what, it's actually pretty
It's actually
good.
really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't. It's hard to throw shade at it when you're like, damn.
Yeah, that's
and and
exactly it.
and the fact that you were tense, knowing the story as well, speaks volumes.
Well, and even the ending, I mean, it still retains, even though it's different.
Mm,
It They capture a level of intensity and just anxiety through the actions, even though it's way more rote in Hollywood and expected.
mm,
Because the original one, uh, I consider it more unexpected. Like I was talking with my oldest kid last night about it and talking about like funny games. You know
yeah.
how Funny Games was in the original, not the remake by the same director that sucks, but not the director of the movie, but the original one. It's shocking, right? And it
Mm,
breaks so many of the traditional story rules of good versus evil
yeah.
type of thing, which is great. It upends your expectations and everything. So this one, while the ending of the current one doesn't do that, it's what you want to happen.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to watch
So
it.
I I think you'll enjoy it. I really do. I again shocked,
Mm.
shocked that and fully willing to admit I was completely wrong. This is definitely worth seeing, and I think if you see it in the theaters, it's
If you see it with a packed crowd in that sort of environment, might be good.
yeah, yeah. But well, both that and Never Let Go. I saw in a packed theater, and
Yeah.
Never Let Go. There was a lot of audience chatter. the people on the
What
screen
looked
could
like?
not.
Whoa, hell no!
Yeah, pretty
Stop
much.
it.
Yeah, don't go in there. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah,
Oh, nope, nope, nope.
no, no. Let's go into the basement. I'll be right back.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, don't do that. So anyway, should we
Nice.
go to the comments?
Yeah, let's
Okay, we have
see
a
the
lot,
thousands
everybody.
of.
Oh,
You guys talk a lot, which is
uh,
awesome. I'm not complaining.
awesome. Okay, so let me find out. We're probably gonna miss some context here, but that's okay. Let's see here. Badger continuing with the random words Oasis. Except, hey, I considered buying some tickets to the UK to go
Just to go
watch
watch
Oasis
Oasis.
play again. And my wife and I were joking back and forth. Do we catch it at the beginning of the tour where they're guaranteed to be together, or do we catch it in the middle where they might be together still, but they're fighting? Or do you watch it at the end where it's canceled? So
Wow. Are you a fan of Oasis?
yes, I will fight anybody. While they have great songs on a bunch of their albums, definitely maybe is
I think
Chef's
that's the best
Kiss
album they've ever done.
the
Yeah,
best
that's the
album.
one that most people know the words of the songs, even if they're not like huge fans of Oasis.
Really? Over
Yeah.
here, nobody knows that album.
Really?
They all know like Wonderwall and stuff.
I mean, I like Wonderwall, but yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I love definitely maybe is I got it on vinyl now too, and my kids got it for me for a
Awesome.
birthday or something. Yeah. So,
Nice.
have we been watching Fight Night on Peacock? No, I just didn't get to it.
Yeah, I didn't like it. It looked interesting. It just wasn't. Yeah, I knew I didn't have time for it. Yeah.
There are a bunch of actors in there that I really want to see. I mean, you've got what Taraji Henson, Sam Jackson,
It
Don
looked really
Cheadle.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. You have both actual roadies from Marvel in it. For World Cinema fans, 10 days ago, you watched a French movie, Les Samurai, with Alain Delon. Once you see it, you realize how many movies it influenced. Wow. Okay. Thanks for that, Seven Seas Drama. That's good little thing.
Nice.
Make sure they put that on the list there.
67.
Yeah.
Wow. Gosh.
Hard. Okay. Luna, you're
Yeah, I think we answered.
oh yeah,
that
we
one.
talked about
Yeah.
that. Yes. Well, we're glad you're here. Also,
Yeah,
Luna.
absolutely.
So awesome. Thanks for joining. Chris is very good at setting the quiz. Oh, okay. Thanks, Badger, for
Sounds like you're not fired just yet, Chris.
yeah, no. Well, and your questions are great too. So there you go.
Thanks, Bridget.
Not Without Singing the Blues. I also went old school with The Incident from 1967 with Martin Sheen.
Ooh.
I've not seen that either. Wow. I love this chat because it just gives us
Gives
so
us so
much
many
to
more
watch.
to add to our list.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Love you. Hey, we're glad you're here. Disappointed with the new Beetlejuice. Yes. Has a really bad script and the jokes didn't land either. Besides Catherine. Yes. Catherine O'Hara, and I like Justin Theroux. Ruben, you haven't seen it yet, have you?
Yeah, I saw the trailers and it didn't make me go, yeah, I really want to see that. Like, I'll see that when it comes to streaming, sort of thing.
Yeah, streaming, not on demand. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not paying 15 quid for it. No.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. It's the story's just a mess.
Yeah.
So, Crochet while I'm listening, you watch
Boring.
Horizon
Oh, no.
American Saga Chapter 1 boring.
I heard it was good.
It's so weird. I wonder if it's once you see the second one, if it all fits together, but that's like 6 hours of watching. So that is,
Didn't do well
that's
at
a
the
lot
box
to-
office again.
No, it
Yeah.
didn't.
A lot of his films do that. He
Yeah.
does these epics and
Yeah, they don't. Yeah. Please, Lord, no politics. No, we're not getting into politics. We will say a couple of things typically about Trump, but they're terrible. So, but okay, Yale, you have a confession to make. You once answered your quiz, and I actually Googled it. Okay, hold out your hand. There you go. All's forgiven.
That's fine.
Oh,
Just this
yes.
once. Yeah.
Just this once. Yes. Luna, yeah, looking forward to the Penguin. I'm too, after Ruben's discussion and his review. If you've not watched Ruben's in depth review, um, golly, you hit on so many points. It's awesome.
Mm.
A really, really good review.
You can
So
often
go.
see when I'm like really hit by
Yeah.
something because I'll have a lot to say about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was outstanding. For confess. Oh my gosh. Um, when I when I
Oh
was
my
8 years
gosh.
old, I accidentally set fire to the living room rug.
Oh my gosh. What was it? Matches or lighter?
Oh, well, and I was sick, and I went to the theater. I had thrown up in my jacket, and I went up to the balcony, and I made these sounds, "Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!" And then I let it go, and then it just people started throwing up, and it was great.
It's a Goonies, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. What's his name?
chunk.
Chunk. Oh my gosh. You know they're still trying to make the sequel to that.
Yeah, I keep seeing posters. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I saw what the concept of it was that Mikey had hidden away some of the treasure, um, and so now they have to go back and find it. I just don't think it would.
There's no reason for it.
No.
It needs to move on. It needs to be accurate for now. You can't pull on that nostalgia thread because we're not in the 80s.
Yeah. No. No. And you've
Unless
got.
you
I mean,
set it in the 80s directly, and then it's different. It's
well, but you can't have the actors then.
no, exactly.
Yeah.
Because Stranger Things works because it's first time actors, but set in that nostalgia world then and there.
Except they're too old now. So
They are way too old now. Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. Okay. Excited for Lord of the Rings anime.
Mm,
I'm cautiously
optimistic. Yeah,
yeah.
cautiously optimistic. Yeah. I love anime and then Lord of the Rings. So you're taking two of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. Yeah. So yes.
Okay. Uttarakhand Chief Minister, India, in 2019, Trivendra Singh Rawat claimed that cows are the only animal which inhales and exhales oxygen.
This
That
must
is
be an answer to the stupidest thing we've ever.
that is the most random thing I've ever heard, and I love that.
That's
Oh my
amazing.
gosh. They exhale
Chief
oxygen also.
Minister of India in 2019. Dude, that's a great one.
That is so that yes. Yes. Utaka, woo! Glad you're here. Made a oh yeah, you made it to alive, and you are alive. Looking forward to the Penguin. Yeah, gonna be good.
I caught Yutaka's end of his live stream the other day, like literally
Oh,
last
did
few
you?
minutes. Yeah, I was like, I'm here. Wait. and then they like, okay,
And
bye.
then it ended.
And it's-
Oh. Okay. Yael wants to know what you're wearing today, Ruben.
All right, today I am wearing Aussie Man's Destination F t-shirt. So it's basically he does this series where he comments on people just doing the stupid things and that basically almost kills them, and that's why you see all things blowing up, and that's Aussie Man. So,
Nice. Okay. I think this is in regards to the Penguin.
yes.
Watching entire series, and then rewatch as a binge. Oh my gosh, that would be.
Oh yeah, that could work. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
So I haven't seen any of the trailers, which I've actually stayed away from them.
Yeah,
So that's
stay away if you can. Yeah.
yeah. Yutaka, seriously, never let go. Put it on your list. It is the atmosphere is just, and the kids, awesome. Do men watch The Handmaid's Tale? Do you guys watch it? I have watched some of it. Not because I don't think it's also meant to be well, it is meant to be a cautionary tale, not a playbook for the United States, even though that's what some people believe it is. But I like the actors in it, and I like the story. I just haven't had the time.
I started watching the first season because of the hype around it.
Yeah.
And I just didn't. I think I was so hyped up, then I didn't think it was as good as everybody was making it. It is good, but there were other things for me that were better at the time. And then now there's like 4 or 5 seasons. So like, how do you trying to catch up with all that is tough. But yeah,
Mm.
from what I saw, it was fine. Dark.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Ruben, have you seen Logan Lucky? Niket likes it. I've seen it.
I've
I
seen it a
thought it
couple of
was,
times now. Really fun.
yeah, yeah. The cast is great.
Oh yeah,
So,
I loved what's his face's Bond as not Bond.
oh yeah, Daniel Craig.
Craig, he was so good. And actually, it's really something to see his range. From Bonds to Logan Lucky to the two films we've had him in.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
Benoit
to the third one as
Blanc.
well. Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
Mm.
The soundtrack and Never Let Go. So there's the score, which is haunting, and it's moody, and it perfectly captures that, and it just establishes everything. But the soundtrack is sparse because there's just a couple of songs that they play, and the use of it is masterful, and the way that it's showcased. And so, while it's limited, it's old timey, and yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, it's good. Uh, okay, Levia, you saw the Never Let Go trailer at the theater where we were watching Beetlejuice. Very interesting. Reminds me of A Quiet Place, and it comes at night. Yeah, I can see that. I that's good also. Yeah, don't. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Yeah. Chris projection offline error. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what happened there when I blinked and glitched. Mode, hey there. Started watching Only Murders in the Building. Oh, see, there you go. Currently on season 2. That's where I'm at. Also, it's going well. Ruben, how much of that show have you seen? Any of it?
I think I've seen up to end of season 3.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't seen season 4 yet.
Okay. I like it. I just it's more of a casual watch for me.
I see that, and I think you can do that because the episodes aren't long.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's nice that way. I do enjoy the mystery. I more so like the banter.
I love them as the banter. The banter works for me. Yeah, that's probably what draws me back more than anything.
And Martin Short, for me he steals it because he's just all over the place.
He's great. You never know what he's going to say or do.
Yeah.
He's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Luna for Lee, going back just in case you missed it. In America, it looks like it comes out on the 27th of September in the U.S., but it might be on VOD. Not exactly sure. It was kind of vague there at the moment. But yeah, be on the lookout in a couple of weeks for that. Okay, Seven Seas drama, talking with Yale there about, I don't even know what show that was, so we're just gonna move on. They're having a conversation. Have you watched Killer's Game? No, I had a screening invite the same night that I saw Speak No Evil. I chose Speak No Evil because
I think you made the better decision, Chris.
the Killer's Game, like I saw a trailer for it and I was like, oh, that's actually kind of clever that you have a hitman who believes he is going to die, so he puts a hit out on himself only to realize that his diagnosis he misunderstood. And so now he has
funny.
all of these hit people coming after him. You have Dave Bautista and Palm Clementif in it again, which I thought was awesome. That was kind of cool. But
I just got the feeling it was going to be subpar. Yeah. It's not even showing like locally. You have to go and find it. So that's how much faith they've got in it. Yeah.
Yeah, there were a lot of trailers and a lot of marketing leading up to this.
We didn't
just in the last week or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see it probably when it comes either on demand, maybe to streaming. We'll just see. I mean, yeah. So I don't know. What are your thoughts on seeing Megalopolis? I see it in.
Gotta be soon because it's out soon. Yeah.
Well, I see it on the 23rd.
Hmm.
because it comes out, I think, later that week, maybe something like
Yeah,
that.
it's like the last week of September. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm gonna see it.
I'm going in with
That's
low expectations, and then maybe I'll be pleasantly surprised.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're so shocked. You're talking so shocked hearing all of the positive reviews around Speak No Evil.
Mm.
I'm telling you that's exactly where I was. I was like, holy crap! It's why you talking. You've seen the original, right? Which is, I mean, just it's dark and disturbing, and so yeah. Uh, you saw the original Speak No Evil. Yep, highly recommend. Yeah, see, it is. It's dark and gritty. Let's see. You're gonna skip over conversations there. Still remember the ending of that original Speak No Evil? Tough watch. Yeah. If the ending of the remake is different, I wholeheartedly welcome it. Of course, you're frustrated with the original ending. Yeah, sure. And that's the thing, right? You're supposed to be so upset and frustrated with actions within that finale that. Um, okay, yeah, more realistic. Yeah, harrowing, absolutely. And it probably fits more if you follow if you follow the entire story through, it's the most logical outcome. But okay. Badger is looking forward to playing the new 40K game Space Marine 2.
Yeah. I spoke a little bit about it last week when I was talking about the Space Marines animated series from 40K Warhammer. I've seen gameplay and it looks amazing. It looks like they've really kept the aesthetics, at least, to the lore of how the characters look and the worlds, all of that. I want to play it. It's just expensive. I was looking at it, was like to get the season pass with the main story is like £100. So I'm gonna have to wait until it's
not that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bought a game about last week.
Will you play it?
I did play it a little bit. Yes.
Okay.
Because I've been looking forward to this game since I saw a trailer on social media because it's just ridiculous. Squirrel with a gun.
What? Okay.
I bought it on Steam. Okay. 2 weeks ago, it was on sale, a couple bucks off. So it was less than $20. So I bought it. I started playing it. Because I'm not a gamer.
Why? It's a squirrel
with a gun,
a real size gun.
Yes, and you watch
it's not a small gun.
No, it's a full size gun, and so that you can use the gun to move yourself. Like, so you can shoot the ground and then it jumps you up and stuff. It's great.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, it took me way longer than it should have to clear level 1 because I just don't game. I'm not a gamer.
True. Okay.
I have considered making a separate channel and just me playing as a complete noob. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That would be fun to watch.
Yeah. So I don't know. And I don't know the rules around gameplay on YouTube. I don't know. Can you?
They're really easy. Like most games will have copyright music selection or switch their setting to stream.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they have to, because if they want their games to ever be streamed and people to watch it, then they have to incorporate that. So yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes it'd be a bit tricky, but yeah, nothing that we don't manage already.
Well, true. Yeah. Well, and I just think, I mean, I don't know how interesting it would be for anybody else. It might be very, very frustrating or very, very funny. One of the two, because you're just like, oh, dude, you suck. Yes, I do. Luna prefers the original Speak No Evil.
Fair enough.
Yep. Love you. You're not gonna watch Speak No Evil. Yeah, it's so annoying with stupid family that can't say no. Yeah, and then they make things worse. Yeah, it is an interesting though concept, like from social standpoints, of how far do you get pushed out of your comfort zone before you say anything? Because especially like with American audiences, maybe not now. Everybody's just on edge now. But before, well, and probably British too, much more reserved, right?
Yeah.
And willing to put up with a discomfort or something like that, even though
I think that's a generational thing as well, though, because I do think that middle generation and younger now would say something. They'd be like, "That's not okay."
Yeah.
Hmm.
Speak No Evil. Watch it. Is it worth watching at the movie? I gave it 3.5. Did I give it 3.5? I thought I gave it 4.
Yeah, I thought you gave it 4.
Maybe not. I do think it's worth watching. It was entertaining, and it was way better than I thought it would be. So maybe, yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little bit of expectations there. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently, Luna really likes the dark and disturbing
She
endings
does.
more. I get that. Hey, fair enough. That totally good. Funny games too. Wait a minute. Which one do you? Oh, you hate. You just hate funny games because of that. Yeah, but the original, the German one. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love the breaking of story rules. You know, the virginal, even though it's not virginal, but the the pure protagonist dressed in white survives to conquer the evil, you know. But in this, you also have the evil wearing all white, and it's so good. Just,
I don't like the 2007 one.
is that the one with Michael Haneke?
Yeah, the guy
The,
that's he's a good actor, but
yeah, I don't.
Naomi Watts,
Uh,
Tim Roth, Michael
yeah,
Pitts. Yeah,
Michael Pitts, not Michael
yeah,
Hannity.
yeah.
That's the director. Yeah, which is funny because the same director directed both of them,
Oh,
the German
really?
version and the English language version. And
Just
the
shows
English
you
language
sometimes it doesn't translate well, does it?
doesn't translate. It misses some of that. Yeah, the first one is amazing. One of the original endings to Alien was not so positive. Apparently, Ridley is clearly decapitated in one version. That kills any sequel potential.
We'd never have aliens then.
Exactly. JD, yeah. Yeah. That, for those that don't know, not going to give any context for that. Wish they wouldn't have gone back for the stupid Teddy. Yeah,
You got a pretty mouth.
you do have a pretty mouth. General, welcome. Go. Some might take the cynical view that going on tour will be great to increase. Okay, we're talking about Oasis, the value of the back catalog that is due to go on sale in 2025. True, yeah, and if they were, maybe I don't know. Yeah,
Someone say
definitely maybe. So that's
nobody
all I care about.
knows. Yeah.
Okay, so Ruben, did you like General's recommendation of Coup and Twilight of the Warriors? Did you get to see either of those?
Sure.
You didn't get to watch either of those.
No, I reviewed so much this week. I worked my ass off. And because I'm doing that new format now where I write all my reviews first and then go through them with a fine tooth comb and check that I've got names right and dates right and my facts right, it takes me longer. So, no.
It is right. It's not as quick, but I don't.
The penguin one took me freaking ages. But I think it's worth it because I think it just flows better. There's a conciseness to it, less rambling.
Well, and it's satisfying also to hit the points that you want to hit and not forget
Yeah,
them.
because I can't remember everything just off the cuff.
Yeah, I agree. The Incident was excellent. Old school, gritty New York
earlier,
kind of.
we?
The Incident, were we?
Way back when the incident.
From 1967.
Yeah,
because there's a bunch of them that are
yeah.
that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, nice. Oh, thank you, Mr. E. Wait, Ruben's glasses or my glasses? I don't know which one you're talking
It's
about.
got to be yours because yours got the color. You can't see anything on mine.
Well, and I can't see anything without mine, so.
Nice.
Oh, does everyone watch Strange Darley? No, you can't say anything with spoilers.
It hasn't even come to the UK yet.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just no. Okay. Yale, though, I gotta say, I appreciate you asking the question before just giving you spoilers. Thank you. That is,
With spoilers. Blah blah blah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So thank you for that. But yeah, no, it's still not out in so many places just because it's more of that indie film.
Mm.
And so it just didn't have the wide distribution. And so, like, every week I see Kyle Gallner and JT Molnar like tweeting out, hey, go see this, go see this. And it just keeps getting added to theaters, which I think is great.
That's
So,
awesome.
yeah. You will be watching. Nice. Good. Good. It's definitely worth it. A really good review. Oh yeah, you want to see that and Blink Twice, both of them. Blink Twice and Strange Darling are spectacular. Uh, good enough. Ooh, good enough. You were avoiding the Goonies reference and went for Back to the Future reference. Marty asked his parents to forgive him for setting fire. Oh,
Man, I see that. Okay, I get it. Yeah.
nice.
Never Let Go and Megalopolis come to the UK both on the same date. 27th
Go
of
see,
September.
go see Never Let Go.
Yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy that more.
I think you will too.
Yeah.
Oh, Yale. So what Cobra Kai is for Yale, what Handmaid's Tale is for you, Ruben.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
Purple and neon vibe today. Oh, very cyberpunk. Oh,
Oh, yeah. That's cool because you got the same purple shirt.
yeah. Do you want to see something fun really quick since we're just on a
All right.
complete tangent anyway? Okay, watch this.
Yeah. You should do like some fluorescent paint on like do like a skull or something and then just switch the lights off and creep us out.
You can't.
Oh yeah, I see
think you
the what is that? A moon or something?
No, I have but above that I have a yellow skull and a pink skeleton that have
Oh
been
wow.
hit by black light also. And then I
Yeah, I
have my
can't quite see it
can't see
unfortunately.
them.
No.
And then I have my Funkos over on the other side that are I'm buying now more black light Funkos
Nice.
so
Yeah.
that they glow. So
Yeah,
that's
you can see the glow there.
yeah. Anyway, okay, sorry. Thanks, Badger, for that. Sorry for the tangent,
Tangent.
everybody. Yeah, big tangent. Yeah, Ruben's space looks like yours, but tidier. Ruben's is tidier. I take that. And I just noticed that mask that you've got hanging to your left. That's not okay, Ruben.
Oh yeah, so I started adding a few things for Halloween. Yeah. And I do reviews and creep myself out because I hit the bell. No.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm like our whole living room is already decorated for Halloween. And I've got to now do the rest. I've got so many things for my office that I cannot wait to put up. It's gonna be spectacular. Anyway. So Luna couldn't get into Only Murders in the Building. The jokes fell flat for you. I get that. What movie was maybe life-changing for you or had real great impact on you? Good question.
Life changing. What do you mean by life changing? I don't think a movie has ever made me change my life.
For me, The Way, which stars Martin Sheen, directed by Emilio Estevez. Not only do I want to do the Camino,
That walk. Yeah.
yeah, but the movie was just so powerful of a story where it starts out as one thing and becomes something totally different by the end.
Nice.
So that's one that had a really good impact on me. And then The Way Back. Totally different reason.
I love The Way Back. Yeah. Probably Coda. No. Yeah, Coda, the one with the family, the hard of hearing or deaf family. Yeah. That one had a real emotional impact on me. But like films that had an impact on me would be like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Fifth Element, The Matrix, and Lord of the Rings. Those are things that crafted part of who I am. Yeah.
Nice. Spooky season almost here.
Woo?
What are recommendations for October thrillers, horrors, etc.? Well, we will be doing spooky shows and spooky movies when we get to October.
Mhm.
Um, I'm going to actually talk about one that's a little older that you can watch in just a bit. So I'll
Okay,
give you a
nice.
recommendation there. Yeah. So hold on to that thought. Ruben, did you have anything?
Um, one of my favorites. I'm just forgetting. I made you watch it. It's like an
Dog soldiers?
anthology. It's no, it's like an anthology. It's got Sam
Oh,
the
Trick or Treat.
Trick or Treat. Yes,
Yeah. Oh,
watch
that's
Trick
a
or Treat.
great one.
Always watch Trick or Treat.
We
Um,
watched the autopsy of Jane Doe last night. Again, I love that
nice.
movie. Love it.
That movie's so creepy. It's great.
Half of my
Yeah.
family had not seen it.
What? How's that
Yeah,
possible?
I know, right? Yeah, and so it was
Wow.
it was awesome. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Shiny.
What's up?
What's up?
Nice. So,
Oh, Mass in a Can. I love that name. Sounds like a plot from a movie you've seen years ago where a police officer thought he was going to die of an illness, tries to commit suicide while trying to catch criminals. Going back to the Killer's Game.
right. Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, do you know what that one was called, Mass? Let us know. That is. That's. Oh. Didn't know that people ate cat sandwiches in America. No, they're actually cat burritos. Just
Burrito. Okay.
yeah, yeah. The memes are hilarious. People putting cats in tortillas, and it's.
Guess what I'm eating today, guys?
Okay, so General wants to know about Sleep from 2023 and The Boy in the Woods from 2024.
Well, I
I
didn't
don't
have
think
my sleep apnea machine in 2023, so I wasn't sleeping that well.
so. That's a what is it? It looks Korean. Sleep looks Korean. Let me. I just skipped right over you. I
What
just
the hell, man?
The Boy in the Woods. Um, okay, honestly, it's got Richard Armitage in it,
Oh,
who
no, thanks.
I like, but I'm so burnt out of him being
I know
in
he's in everything.
in Harlan Coben movies or stories that I'm like. I haven't seen this one either. I don't even know where it's. Maybe it's on demand here in the U.S. I don't see it though, so I
You
don't
can rent
know.
it in the UK for
Can you?
£2.49 on Prime Video.
Hmm. It it doesn't look like it's come out here yet, which is weird. I mean, if it's
That
on the
is weird.
internet, it yeah. So I don't know. Okay, well, hey, good to know. Did you see both of them, General? Are they both worth watching, or do you want to know if we've just seen them so that lets you know whether or not to watch them? Hopefully, Space Marine comes to Game Pass. It's very pricey otherwise. All games seem to be creeping up in
They
price.
really, really are. Yeah.
Why?
They're so expensive, man.
Games and cocktails.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Badger would watch me if I drank while I played. That I don't know if you've seen if you're on Patreon. We did a we did a drinking game to what movie was that?
It was the short 80s nostalgia.
Yeah,
Uh, the one where they
it's
go
got
back
the
in time
yeah with the
to kill Hitler.
yeah I don't remember what it was called now. Anyway, we took a shot every time, and we had to set rules because otherwise we would have gone to the hospital because I was
Good Lord.
plastered well before the movie was even halfway over.
And it's only 30 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. So in
Yeah.
15 minutes, I think I took like what 8 or 9
so many
shots of vodka. We then did a review after, which was stupid.
Which
I
was
have
so
I still
funny.
have not even watched that one because
I have. It's great.
Well, after we said goodbye, I just left. Like everything was on, and my camera was. Whole thing. I just
You
went
were
up to bed and
so
passed out.
You were actually drunk. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Okay, so Yutaka's got the question. What's more bleak, Speak No Evil or The Coffee Table?
It's gonna be the coffee table.
Um,
Come on, there's not many films in the world that are more bleak than the coffee table.
there aren't, but I got to tell you, the original ending to Speak No Evil is,
All right,
yeah,
Yutaka, what's more bleak? Speak No Evil, The Coffee Table, or Frank Darabont film, The Mist?
ooh, ooh,
Mm.
hmm. Yeah, I think for I out of Utaka's, I'm probably still going to go Coffee Table because that one just is.
I'm so upset you made me watch that, you guys. But
I'm.
also, it was great. But also, I was like,
Ugh. Yeah, I watched 3 movies this last weekend with my wife because I was in a dark and murderous mood. Still,
went on you.
I don't know. Yeah, not often.
If
Yeah,
I see like
uh,
serial killer and I see your face, I'm like, makes sense.
makes sense. Yeah, no, but that I'm going to be doing reviews because they were first time watches. So I'm not even going to tell you what they were, but
Ooh,
they
oh,
were. Yeah,
awesome.
my oldest was horrified and impressed that we watched all 3 in a weekend. Um,
Wow.
so
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so the movie was called Short Time. That's the one
Okay.
where the cop with the thing. Thank you,
Cool.
Mass.
Thanks.
Appreciate that. DSR, welcome. Good evening. Can you please add timestamps as you watch the live? Uh, I can't add timestamps while it's going on, but afterwards on the replay, we do put in the time codes for
Yeah, we
that.
do. Afterwards, we do. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So absolutely. No, and I totally get that. It's because it does make it hard to where are you at and everything else. And
Yeah.
during the live, I get that also that it's like, what the heck? Where
I
are
like
you?
your thumbnail, by the way. It's cool.
Yeah, it is.
Peripheral
What
pic.
is what is
That's
that?
Dragon Ball Z. That's Trunks.
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 Okay.
It's Vegeta's son.
You're just making up words now.
No,
Okay.
Vegeta is right.
Okay. So now without singing the blues, votes for Speak No Evil um, over the coffee table. I'm impressed that you've seen it, though. That's,
Yeah.
yeah. The original Funny Game's great. It's so good that it made me hate so much. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the director said, right? It is. That's more people need to see the original Funny Games. Read the subtitles, watch it in German, and it's
Ugh,
just
reading. Ugh.
Seven Seas Drama. Just watched Young Woman in the Sea. Thanks for the tips, Vince. You have quite a few issues with it, but it was good, entertaining, and the lady in question deserves much more recognition. Yeah, inspiring story.
You mean we have issues with it? How dare you? It's fine.
You can't be critical of something.
How dare? Like, oh, it's like almost like reviewers. What do they do?
Yeah, I know, right? Okay, so random question for me: do soft drink bottles have the perma attached caps as well now? I don't even know what that means.
Look,
What is a perma cap?
permanently sort of attached rings. You have to physically try and detach them.
So it hits
Wow.
you in the face every time you take a drink?
Look, every time.
Yeah, it's still there.
So freaking annoying.
Yeah, no. In the U.S., they don't. Thank goodness. Because
But it says I am attached to recycle together.
yeah, but in the U.S., it also says on the inside of the cap, "Attach me to the bottle because I recycle too." So
Just put the cap on. Put
yeah.
it in the recycling. How hard
Yeah.
is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want mine attached like that. Thank you though. Spooky season. Looking forward to Smile 2 and Terrifier 3.
Terrifier 3, yeah.
I got to tell you, I'm a little wary that they came out and said that Smile 2 is like 2 hours and 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's weird. Standard horror for that sort of film's hour and 30, 40 max. Yeah.
And like I was talking with my oldest last night who just watched Terrifier for the first time and is going to watch Terrifier 2 and rewatch Terrifier. Yeah, has rewatched Terrifier several times, but is just getting ready to watch Terrifier 2. And as much as I enjoy Terrifier 2, it's really long.
Is it?
It is, yeah. It's longer than I think it needs
Because
to
I've only
be.
seen the first one.
Okay. The second one is, I mean, it's great. It's got some good stuff in there, but it's just, yeah.
Good stuff.
Fluorescent Groove. Are you a Swiftie, Chris? I wouldn't consider myself a Swiftie, but I do. I mean, they're definitely Taylor Swift songs that I enjoy.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah,
know to name them, but if I heard them on the radio, I'd probably vibe to it. It's like that sort of thing.
yeah, no, and there's a handful of them that I really dig, and then some of them that I didn't know there's her, and then when I find out, it's like, oh, that's cool because I like that song.
I
So
definitely don't own an album of hers.
I don't either. But again, you know what? I've become very picky now on what I buy. I'll listen to things on Spotify,
Yeah,
but
I do that. Yeah.
I'm also very picky in that because I tend to go now in my German pop punk sea shanty
Do you
era.
still have CDs? Because we use a lot of CDs because our kitchen has a CD player. Yeah.
Do you remember the old school sleeves that you like the binder?
Yeah.
I have my binder still filled with it. I had to actually solder the rings together because it was so heavy that the CDs would slip out. So I still have that, but I don't have anything to play it on. I guess I could
Because
put
you
it
don't
in
have a
like
CD player. Yeah.
I could put it in the 4K player, I guess, and it would do that. But you
I
know,
might just take that if I visit. I'll just take it home with me.
yeah, because I don't think the kids want. At first, we kept it for the kids, and I don't think that they want them anymore. But there is like all kinds of random stuff in there.
I actually bought my first new CD album in years because like who buys CDs anymore? And that was
Yeah.
like the greatest hits of Johnny Cash, which has
Ooh.
been playing like loop because I've enjoyed that.
Nice.
It's great.
Nice. Nice. Okay, off topic. This is come on.
We're
What-
so on
what-
tangents now.
what is off
We talk
topic?
about
right?
everything.
Okay. Kit Kat, Snickers, and Bounty. Order those. What is Bounty?
Bounty's
Bounty
like a coconut chocolate.
In the U.S., Bounty is a dryer sheet, so
Mm.
it automatically goes to the bottom for me.
Yeah, I don't like coconuts generally.
Is it like a
It's got like those
Almond
powder.
Joy or a Mounds?
I don't know what you're saying there. Whatever words those
Okay.
are.
Okay, describe Bounty for me.
It's more like Snickers if you took out the caramel and you took out the nut bits. Replaced. It's just a chocolate bar with
Uh-huh.
like chocolate and stuff in it, but it's got like flakes of coconut in it.
But it has nougat,
Tiny bits.
like a
No,
Snickers.
no nougat. No.
Oh,
No.
Because we have here Almond Joy and Mounds. Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. So the Almond Joy is like a bar of coconut with an almond on top with the entire thing covered in milk chocolate. Mounds is the coconut bar with no nut covered in dark chocolate. And I could probably eat 15 candy bars of that, Mounds.
Oh.
And I will be hating myself afterwards, and yet it is still good. So I would go for me, Snickers, Kit Kat, Bounty.
Okay. Bounty, produced by Mars Incorporated, is a popular British version of Almond Joy.
Okay, then good. I put Bounty at the end because I don't like almonds. So
Yeah, I don't. Okay, cool. I would go. Kit Kat, peanut butter Kit Kat, Snickers, and Bounty.
I have a chocolate donut Kit Kat that my daughter got me that I've got to eat.
This is
I've got to
making me
try.
hungry. Yeah.
The key lime pie one is surprisingly not bad. I know, yeah, it shouldn't work. Okay, do you know? General wants to know: do I know what works with that black background? Oh, wait, do you know what works with that black background? Your purty mouth.
Oh my gosh. Do you know what works with that black background? Yeah. Okay, cool.
Why don't you come over here? I'll show you a purty mouth. With Nail and I, drinking game was life changing. Still hungover 20 years later.
What was the rules?
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
That's so good. Okay. Love watching Candyman every Halloween. Yeah, the bees coming out of his mouth was real bees, and it cost $1,000 per sting. Yeah, I think he got stung 27 times, something like that.
So you got 20. That
Yeah,
could kill you.
well, I guess if you're not allergic, it's fine. You just maybe puff up a little bit or something like. But could you imagine not being able to react
27 stings.
as they? I mean, Tony Todd is like just
That's
beastie for doing that.
wow. Yeah.
Let's see here. Okay, Yutaka saying Sleep doesn't come out here for a couple of weeks. Screeners are being given. Okay,
I don't know what
that's
sleep
that's
is.
that's the one that it's the 2023 Korean one. It's
Oh,
also called Jam. I probably
what?
mispronounced that. It's a dark comedy horror mystery thriller.
All right.
That's I'm
Yutaka,
all over
hit us
that.
up. Maybe we can
Hey,
find out. We can get screeners. Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Lovey is saying Korean movie that has the late Korean actor who died earlier this year. The end. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's
One of his last movies. Okay.
yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Shawshank Redemption. One of the movies had great impact on you.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Streaming services for best indie drama and horror movies or shows, and then rank genres separately.
Dude,
Do you that we'll have to do a whole
that's a
thing on
separate
that.
video.
Yeah, I mean,
We
if you
did
want,
do one video on streaming services, didn't we?
we,
On our
at some point,
Patreon.
I think, yeah, I think we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, I mean, if you like horror, Shudder's outstanding. Tubi's free, um, and a plethora of stuff.
Hmm. I'll tell you
Um,
what, I'm subscribed to currently is Mubi, which has the best indie stuff. Like, wow,
really?
some
Okay.
quality stuff. Yeah.
I
Everything
have
on there I've watched so far is just great.
movie watch and discover movie. I've seen it. I just
Mm,
haven't. Um, like what type? So is it all indie movies
I think
or
so. Yeah. Yeah. Have,
nice? Okay.
have you heard about my first movie?
My
It's
first
kind of,
film?
yeah, my first film. Yeah.
No. Oh, I just saw it pop up, but no, I
Okay.
haven't.
Yeah. All right. I watched that recently and
Oh,
that was fantastic. It was great. I just don't have enough time in the day to review all of these films. But
yeah.
that was just for me watching good content, and it's awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Mm.
Okay. Huh. I'll have to check that out and see how much. How much is it to?
You can get the 30 days. I'll tell you what, to do this, you can get 7 days for free, like a lot
Mm-hmm.
of them do, and then
Mm-hmm.
threaten to cancel at the end of your 7 days, and they'll give you another 30 days for free because 11.99 a month. That's pounds. It's,
Oh,
but
that's
you get there's a lot in there. Like if you go have a look what they've got, it's a lot, and
okay.
it feels like it's fairly soon indie films, like they might be at the cinema. You know, like what's it called? I was going to say Chevron, but there's another streaming platform that has indie movies that they stream to like at the same time in the at cinema and at home indie stuff. So maybe do titles like that don't get a lot of love, don't get time compared to the bigger titles that you probably watch fairly soon on their platform.
Mm, okay.
Really, like the sort of thing that you would do a top 1,000 best movies of all time. They would have most of them on there.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Nice.
Not sponsored,
No, but
not adapted.
accepting sponsor, but expecting accepting sponsor. Please search for His Incident. Very tragic and sad. When is that? When did that come out, Levia? I looked on IMDb and it didn't come up. So let me a little more information or who's in it, something like that. Okay, so this general was saying he hasn't seen them sleep more than 90%, and Boy in the Woods is 100%. Oh, yeah, it sounds good. The Mist or Requiem for a Dream. I've not seen Requiem for a Dream. Have you seen that?
Yeah. Mist. Requiem from the Dream is just more messed up, I think. Yeah,
Hmm.
throughout.
He killed himself inside his car. Is that with his incident? Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
Okay.
Uh, going bleak. The finale of Archive 81 on Netflix. Because yeah.
Too soon, man. Too soon.
Same with
Um,
OA,
yeah.
1899. You know those
Good
things.
lord.
Yeah.
Hi-fi.
Some of the movies that we are looking forward to for the rest of the year. Gosh, let's
There's
see.
one that everybody should be. If you're going to watch one more movie this year, it should only be this one.
Oh,
That
okay.
is Paddington 3
I
or
don't know. Paddington Goes to
Catnado.
Peru. Catnado. Now there, that yeah. I don't know about Paddington 3 because it's a different director. They've replaced the mom,
Oh,
so
have
it's
they?
not even Sally
Oh,
Hawkins. It just
I
it
don't like that.
yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
So let's see here. I mean, we've got Terrifier 3 coming, VHS Beyond coming to Shutter soon. That's going to be good. Like I think Levy had said, Smile 2 also.
Hmm.
Um, gosh, what are some of the other ones that are coming out?
Hellboy, the Crooked Man.
No, stop. No, no. What? No. Yeah, I don't know what else. I'm sure there's a bunch of them,
Most
but
people will be a lot of people are looking forward to the Joker. That's like that next couple
oh
of weeks.
yeah,
The sequel.
yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know if I'm looking forward to that or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, Transformers 1, the animated film, has been getting the press seem to love it.
Yeah, everybody that I have seen is like, this is the best Transformers movie. I'm like, wait a minute.
And I've seen the trailer and
I,
it looks terrible. Like honestly, I was
the
like, no,
yeah, it looks like
didn't look
dog
good at
crap.
all.
No,
Yeah.
no.
It's like, what movie did you guys how is that what you got? Yeah, I don't get that at all.
Yeah. Niket, have we seen Crimes of the Future? I have not. It's been on my list to want to see, though. I know it's messed up, but
Hmm.
yeah, so I don't know. Have you seen it, Ruben?
No. I don't have much else to say about that.
Okay. Original Speak No Evil. Haven't seen the new one. Okay. I'm not sure what that was in reference to because we're way behind, but that's okay. Do you need the previous knowledge of, or do you need knowledge of previous seasons for the movie? Watch the previous season 7 and 8 months ago, so I've forgotten the storylines. What, Niket? What are
What are you
you
referencing?
there? I want to say we missed something, but I don't know.
Hmm.
Watch The Vanishing this week. Seems very similar to The Lighthouse, eerie. Vanishing. Have you seen? I don't.
I'm thinking of a very old film called Vanishing. Say old.
With
Is it Jeff Bridges? No. With
yeah, no, isn't it Jeff Bridges or
it
is
might
it
be.
or Kurt Russell? One of the two. Yeah, no, this one looks like 1988 maybe.
Oh yeah. Is that Kirk Douglas? Who is that? No.
The one that I'm looking at? No, and this is like what is it, a
Ooh,
French movie?
This looks like a very film
Netherlands?
that I wouldn't be
Dutch?
interested in. Also
Yeah,
titled Spoorloos. Whatever that is.
yes.
Yeah.
This. Oh, yes, this looks good. I want to see this. Right.
I go, no, you go, yes.
Yeah,
Amazing.
yeah. I said mounds. Mounds. No, yeah, mounds. You have me questioning
Mounds
what
or
I said.
mounds? Okay.
Yeah, almond joy and mounds.
Mounds.
Yeah, and they both sound dodgy, right? Yeah. So there you go. Shiny likes almond joy. I'm glad that you enjoy that. You were introduced to mochi yesterday. Rice-based sweets common in anime, but never experienced. Weird
I've never
and
had
yummy.
mochi. Yeah.
Oh, when you come and we go to Japantown, we'll get some mochi
Oh
there.
yeah, mochi. Mochi.
Actually, I think we even have like places around us that probably
okay.
sell it also. Do you actually eat popcorn while watching the movie? You're not much of a popcorn person, Ruben.
Yes,
I know
we
you
put
have a
M&Ms
ritual.
in them.
Which I still don't understand because they just fall to the bottom then.
No, because if it's densely packed, it's just you just lightly
Mm,
the throat, and then you dig and you go, and the next
mm.
person next to you goes as you go.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Chris goes like, "Get out!"
yeah. As I slap you, yeah. No, I eat most of my popcorn before the movie even starts.
Because the trailers are so damn long with the
Yeah,
adverts. Yeah. And then you need to pee
exactly.
as well because if you had your whole drink,
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a guaranteed. I do pee right before the movie just because, you know.
habit. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I lived through
So if you
Avatar,
take one
and
of these, you can drink it and then just pee in the bottle.
this is true. That's
Yeah.
disgusting, but that's not beer. Um,
Ew.
has anyone tried the coconut Dr Pepper?
Ew.
I have not. The
Oh,
strawberry cream Dr Pepper is amazing, though.
I've had that. That's quite nice. But
I like.
why? Why do that to Dr. Pepper?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I don't know.
What's the worst that
Uh,
could happen? That's the worst that could happen to
That
Dr.
is, yeah,
Pepper. Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
About indie movies, not necessarily indie, but BFI. Oh, BFI Player has a
Yeah.
good library.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay,
I like how
good.
Mubi's been relegated. Mubi's not bad
uh,
either.
if we get eventually get a Paddington horror, the Grisly Years, exploring Rupert's descent into cocaine abuse and a rampant killing spree. Well, that is you saw Cocaine Bear, right?
It's basically Rupert. Rupert gone
Uh,
wild.
Um, does the filmmaker or marketing team design and produce a TV movie trailer? Typically, it's the studio, not the
It's the
director.
studio, yeah. They
Yeah.
don't get a lot of say. And often you'll see directors or actors saying, "What the hell? Why did you
Hmm.
reveal that point? You've ruined the movie." Yeah.
Or it's so misleading,
Yeah. This
and
is an action movie when it's not. This is a sci-fi movie when it's not.
yeah,
Yeah, even genres, themes, story, it's nothing. Yeah.
long legs. Just recently,
Yeah.
scariest movie since Silence of the Lambs. No,
I wondered what the hell they were talking about. But
yeah, no, don't do. And so that's why a lot of people come out of that going, "Well, that wasn't nearly as scary as you said it was going to be," and
yeah.
then they hate it.
I'm looking forward to watching that again because my expectations and understanding of what that film is will be different. So I can go in,
Mm,
with that
yeah,
kind of hindsight.
yeah, I want to watch it with you.
Mhm.
Venom: The Last Dance at the end of
I'm actually
October.
looking forward to this. I've loved the marketing for it. I've seen a couple of the trailers and I've got a feeling I know where they're going with it and I hope they do it. I think it'll be really interesting if they do.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have not seen the trailer yet.
I wouldn't
So,
I wouldn't watch the new one because there's a lot in it. Like the original trailer was fine. That was all I wanted. And the fact that they're making a play on words with The Last Dance, which is a funny 2020s film, romantic rom-com dance movie. It's got the same poster as the Last Dance as well.
oh, okay,
Brilliant. So
nice.
yeah,
Okay, Black Shade, a person. Oh, Nosferatu,
Nosferatu for
yes,
sure. Yeah,
and Gladiator 2. That's gonna be a. It's either gonna be a hit or a just complete miss. I think
maybe it's
on
best for us just to
Gladiator.
wait for the director's cut again. Because honestly, what the hell, man?
Yeah.
It like Kingdom of Heaven, great film. I like it, but the director's cut so much better.
Hmm.
Um, did he direct The Martian? It's a Ridley Scott
Yes.
film, and the director's
Oh.
cut is the only one you watch now, right?
Oh yeah, it was the extended version.
Yeah,
Yeah, just because, and it doesn't add anything necessarily that you need to see.
right.
But I mean, when you watch a movie 6 times a year, um, I prefer the longer one. Yeah,
Napoleon
I've
is
got to
long
give
though,
myself more
and
time.
so as much as I enjoyed it for the experience, though, I can't see myself ever watching Napoleon again. Like out
Yes.
of his whole catalog, like so it's one I have no interest in. And also seeing how upset the fans are that are of history. They know it's not a documentary, but it's so wrong. I had no clue that like how wrong the history was in there. I was like, oh well, I guess they just took. We know this character from history, and we're gonna do what we like with it. It's like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, it's a dramatization.
It's a
So
dramatization. They're just
from that
having
part of
fun
it,
with
yeah,
a historical epic, and that's all I
yeah,
wanted.
yeah.
I'm not going there to watch a documentary.
No, I just wanted context for each of the places.
Yeah,
Hi, we're here. I'm going to shoot this.
yeah.
Now
Are we
we're
here
now
now?
we
And
left.
then
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. The Vanishing from 2018. Okay, Gerard Butler and
Ooh,
Peter Mullen. I have seen this one. Yeah, and it was okay. Like I didn't mind it. It's based on true events or recollections or something like that. You got they're on a lighthouse, and just kind of it goes dark. I don't know if you saw this one or not, Ruben.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a darker story, so not
Yeah.
bad there. But mode, I have
Hey, mode.
started um, Escape at Dannemora. I've watched episode one. Um,
I have put it in my watch list.
the the you got Paul Dano and Patricia Arquette, and then Benicio del Toro in there is just I'm very curious where it's going. Obviously with the name, and we see the after effects because there's the interview going, which Bonnie Hunt is actually really good in this too. Just as the DA or whatever she is, the no, she's not the DA, she's the
This is the Paramount one,
investi-
right?
is it in Paramount? I don't. No, it's Showtime. Oh yeah, yeah. So it is on Paramount. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So far, really enjoying it. It's just I'm intrigued on where we're going with it. Like what happens in between the opening scene and where we're at watching them. How do we get to that point? Which is in the title. So
Yeah, it's only 8 episodes, so
yeah,
you
they're
know.
meaty though. They're like an hour ish.
Ooh,
So
okay.
yeah. Uh, Great fun. You have to go. Bye, everybody. Seven Seas, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you there. Um, yep, Not Without the Blues just started Escape at Dannemora also. Have you seen the movie Arkansas? Pretty good movie. I have not seen Arkansas.
No,
Mm-mm. November, December have some great. Oh my gosh, Arcane
yeah.
season 2. Yes, absolutely.
And they've said it's the final, so they're not gonna. We have a complete story ending with Arcane season 2,
Oh, so I cannot wait.
so that's great. Just finishing it all up. Yeah,
Yeah. Got Harley Quinn season 5, the
big fan of
Lord of
that.
the Rings anime, Squid Game season 2. Curious for that one.
Curious, yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Napoleon, Two Couches. Did you, Luna? Did you watch the director's cut? Because Ruben said the director's cut is like so much better.
It's
It
like a
gives so
different
much more.
movie. Yeah,
Um,
because it is. Yeah.
yeah. Do you think you could survive on Mars like Matt Damon? Well, I am not a botanist, so it does not say botanist on my thing, and I'm not gonna science the shit out of
Yeah,
anything.
no.
Um, yeah. Um, so no, I could not. Mark Watney survived. Chris would not. Um, do we watch the TV series From? Um,
We have done. I know
I,
season
I
3 is coming.
I watched season 1 and I was hooked. I watched the first several episodes of season 2 and
It was not hooked.
was more nervous because they added questions and didn't do anything else. So,
Yeah.
I don't know. So we'll see. Okay. Ruben.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. We're running long. Let's get back to it. Oh my
yes. Okay. What you got on your list?
gosh. I've forgotten. Let me look. Okay. Officer Blackbelt on Netflix that came out this week.
Oh.
Okay, so it's a Korean drama. From the title alone, it sounds pretty campy. And the first 40 minutes, maybe hour, no, I'd say 45 minutes, it is a little bit like that. We have a young man who is like third dan in taekwondo, third dan in kendo, like 3 different martial arts. Very, very talented. He works for his dad as a delivery driver, and he also plays with his friends on online gaming. He's got 3 really geeky, cool dudes that they love, that have built this like really cool community. So we see that side of his life. And then one day when he's on his way back from a delivery, he sees a martial arts cop. Uh, I think they have a title for them. What was it called? Officer, a martial arts cop, whatever. So it's a guy that is tracking a person with a brace anklet, to monitor particular types of people that are fairly dark and they're out on probation. So they're like probation officers, and then each
Okay.
probation officer has a person that kind of does the physical handling stuff. So they have to be pretty good at martial arts. And so this cop is basically taking a beat down by the guy he's after. Obviously, pretty good at martial arts, but this other guy can really handle himself. So this kid, I say kid, he's like, I would say he's meant to be like late teens, maybe early 20s, probably early 20s, and he steps in and just floors this guy like that. And so this cop that was injured has to take an amount of time off, and so he gets asked to join this force of it's basically, before you call the police, you call these guys. If they monitor whether they go outside of their radius, if it's a sex offender, they've got to check that they're charging their anklets, if the anklets go various different colors. And so the first 45 minutes of this film is him going out with the guy that he's assigned with to pick those guys up and make them basically, stop doing any nonsense or charge their anklets. And he will often have to get physical with them. And so it's the score and even the tone of it is pretty quirky. It's pretty
Hmm.
comedic in places. And then there's a tonal shift because the film is spent 50 minutes and kind of building up the world, the laws, the rules, where we find our characters, who we like. And then they, because of a one character in particular that they have to get or look after, the world that he's a part of is very dark. And that's when we start getting some of the fight sequences that are very heavy. They're dark. They're not as brutal as some of, like, let's say, The Raid or even John Wick. They're not as brutal, but they're very real. They're believable. Um, and in that way, I compared it to something like Bloodhounds that was on Netflix. It's very good, very similar feeling and tempo and vibe, but very well choreographed, and you get to see it. I
Hmm.
really like that. There's not a lot of fast cutting. It's like wide shot. Here's the scene. Enjoy it. And I was
Nice.
like, yeah, thank goodness. And you really feel like it's not rewriting the script in action. We've seen them, but we've seen this stuff done before, but it's done very well. But because you like the characters so much, you are really feeling the emotion. When someone gets hurt, you're like, oh crap. And
Hmm.
some of them get really, really hurt, and you are sad for them. There's a nice kind of revenge sort of plot along the way, but there's also like the hero becoming or embracing what his calling could be. And there's a nasty ring of, when I said like sex offenders, there's a really dark storyline that this follows. That stop it. That's that I this was a surprise. I thought this was going to be a one and done. I probably would never go back to it, but I might watch this again because I really enjoyed what the story did. I was
Hmm.
surprised by how much better it got. So it was lulled me into a false sense of security of it's going to be this film, happy-go-lucky Officer Blackbelt. It sounds very tongue-in-cheek, but it had so much more heart to it. I was very surprised. Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Nice. I will make sure I give this one a go.
Mm.
All right. So for me, on Netflix, there was a documentary that dropped a day or two ago,
Mm.
or maybe earlier this week. I don't know. It's called Into the Fire: The Lost Daughter, and it's a crime documentary. It's 2 episodes, so it's really
Mm.
just a long movie, like a 2.5 hour movie broken up into 2 episodes.
Yeah.
And the log line is just: a tenacious mother unravels the complex mystery surrounding the 1989 disappearance of the daughter she had placed for adoption.
So she, as far as I understood, like she does this investigation herself.
Well, she's spurring it on.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
because she finds out that the daughter that she had placed for adoption because she was a teen mom and just couldn't take care of it. The daughter was then adopted by this family. And in 1989, like the kid was born in 74, I think.
Mm.
So in 1989, no, maybe she wasn't that. I don't know. The kid was not that old. I think she was like 16, 17, something like that. She disappears. And the mom has one theory. The family purports something different. And the cops, I mean, it was just a mystery and everything else. So this plays out, okay? And to say it's riveting is like not even the best word. I mean, you're going through and you get sucked into the drama. The people are a little quirky that are being interviewed and stuff, but you can also forgive it because it's people. I mean, they're high on their emotions, right? We're talking about a missing child, so there's that. Um, but then, like something will happen, you're like, wait a minute, what the crap? And then it'll go down that rabbit hole for a while and uncover even more. This thing continued to just become balls out crazy and horrifying and disturbing and maddening and sad. I mean, it is like sorry, got myself worked up there. You need to carve out 2.5 hours and you need to just sit down and watch this thing because truth is always stranger than fiction, right?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, like, if this was a movie, you would have been like, because it's like, what in the crap? I mean, it's like some dramatization type of thing, and that's not what this is. This is,
Give me the title again of this.
It's called Into the Fire, The Lost Daughter, and it's on
It's on
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah, just 2 episodes, 2.5 hours. So it is. I mean, it's chunky, but it's not drawn out either. You know how Netflix sometimes they'll do the documentaries where like 2/3 of at least one episode is just kind of like rehashing and throwaway. This is not that. This is like just we're going minute by minute through things, and just you go, wait, what? Where did this come from? Wait a minute. How do we? And you're like, holy crap. So, yeah.
Okay.
Watch it.
I'm sticking that on my list for sure.
Cool. You want to go to your next one?
Yeah. I'm thinking we'll just move on to what's the worst thing we watched.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit up. I'll hit up 2 things really. Well, one and then my worst. You want me to do that?
Okay. Yeah.
Mine's really quick. I watched this just because like I have not been able to get this out of my head for a while because it was a first time watch for me. House LLC from 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It's a found footage horror. It shouldn't be this good. It should not be this good. It is the way that they set up the atmosphere is so disturbing so that when you finally get to the part where we actually start to see the things play out, you're like, holy frick, what? No, that's not
I think I've seen this.
Have you? It's like there's a whole bunch of them in this with the Hell House title, but this is the first one. I was awesomely surprised. So, it is very, very creepy. It still is the found footage type of thing. So it's like interview and just, you know, some of it's shaky cam, hard to see, but executed in a way that's just like not, there are so many things in this where you're like, nope, got to go right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, nice.
Yeah. Okay. Hit me up with your worst. What was your poo?
Well, I was just going to get you to talk about synchronicity quickly.
Oh, I haven't seen. You mean Subservience?
Oh, yes. Subservience. Yeah, that one. Yeah,
With Megan Fox as the
yeah,
AI.
yeah,
Dude, so this is what I said was it's a sexed up version of Megan. Um, you have an android that comes to the house that to help with the family. It goes a little wonky and then starts developing like its primary directive gets wonky a little bit
yeah,
and perverted, and so then she has a warped sense of what protecting the family is and everything like that. There
yeah,
comes a scene towards the end, not with a dance necessarily, but with um, the robot is in a location and people are working on it,
mm,
and it is identical to Megan.
yeah. I thought
Um,
that. I and I thought you hit the nail on the head. It is a sexed up version of Megan.
it's so
Unfortunately, so maybe if you love Megan, you might enjoy this. But for me, I didn't like Megan. I didn't find Megan scary at all. And I thought all the best moments were in the trailer, and they didn't really embellish on that at all. Like I didn't find anything scary about Megan whatsoever.
yeah. This was dull too.
Slow, just long. It felt drawn
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
The press people were on at me to kind of do a review. They're obviously pushing the title, and honestly, this isn't very good. If it's on in the background, and you really like Megan Fox, I like Megan Fox, not because she's pretty, and she is. She's a pretty lady,
Hmm.
but because she does some titles that are fairly good. She did one called Till Death, which I liked. She did one. I think we both watched the Till Death one.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was the one I was looking for.
Out in
Yeah,
the Snow, really
yeah.
interesting. Midnight in the Switchgrass was much better than I thought it was going to be. She,
Oh, I didn't like that at all.
oh, you didn't? Okay.
Yeah.
I liked her as April actually in the Teenage Mutant Ninja live action.
Huh.
Thought she was interesting and fun as that character. There are moments where she chooses films that suddenly she's good in. Jennifer's Body, probably the best film she's done in her repertoire, I think, of films. So I was hoping it was going to be one of those. It's not, unfortunately. I don't think it's her fault in this. I think it's the writing and the story and the direction of that.
She actually did a good job for what it is. I mean,
Yeah,
she has
exactly.
to have
Yeah.
that kind of that blank,
Mm.
distant look, but also then kind of sultry and conniving all at the
Yeah.
same time. And yeah,
Like so
she,
for what she had, she worked with. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So that
So,
was my worst as well. I just wanted to
oh,
hear
was
you
it?
talk about it as well because this is like, oh my goodness. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's go to the comments,
Okay.
and then we'll come back and hit up the rest of our stuff here.
Sure.
Let's see here. Blackshade thought the director's cut of Napoleon was almost just as bad. They just added more
I've seen
Josephine scenes.
no, there's way more than the Josephine scenes. But yeah, I can see that. A lot of people just thought it was just longer. And I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and I like me, I can't. I have to wait a while to see it because I
Yeah.
just, yeah, didn't enjoy that. Luna, hey, first off, thanks for the super chat. That is
Nice.
awesome.
Thank you.
Glad you had fun. Enjoyed hearing our perspectives. Thanks for great comments too, and just the chat in general. We love this. We love hanging out, and
This is your first time joining us, right?
I believe so. I don't recognize Luna's name before, so we're
No.
glad that you've been here.
Welcome
And
to the fam.
yeah, we do every Saturday at this same time. I don't know what time zone you're in, so I'm not going to say a time, but yeah, every. So thanks again for that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see. Does anyone remember the diet chocolate Dr. Pepper?
No, I
What?
can't say I've ever had that one.
No, I still love Crystal Pepsi. You can't buy it anymore, but I loved Crystal Pepsi when it was
Crystal
out.
Pepsi.
You didn't have Crystal Pepsi?
Mm-mm.
It failed, which was unfortunate.
Okay.
It didn't taste like Pepsi or crystals. Yeah. Badger really enjoyed From. Distinct lack of sci-fi horror in general. From series, yeah, probably, maybe.
What? What are you talking about, Badger? The From series is sci-fi horror. Or are you saying there's not
No,
enough
yes,
sci-fi horror? Oh,
that part of it. Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
it. Okay. Badger and Badger. Yeah, so are you on season 1 or 2? You're looking forward to 3?
You're asking Badger that, right?
I'm asking Badger, yeah.
Okay, okay. Chris, have I ever watched the TV soap EastEnders?
I can I can emphatically say no. He has
Am I going to like that, Ruben?
no.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, no. I love British stuff,
You won't. No.
as you all
You know,
know,
like
but
Days of Our Lives.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that except British. It's just really soapy. It's half an
Oh,
hour stints that they put on every day, so you
no.
know the
What's the one that's been running for like 700 years? Is that EastEnders?
EastEnders might be EastEnders. Yeah, you know, there's neighbors in like Australia that made a comeback. Then there's
Yeah.
Days of Our Lives that done an amazing comeback with so many new seasons. Yeah, they just keep going. Once you're into the characters, that's how they hook you. Like TV might be bad, but you want to know what happens to Aunt Ethel, who was actually a secret twin of the brother James, and you thought he was dead, but you know he's back. Yeah.
I would say that's ridiculous, but I know it's not.
Oh no, that's totally happened. Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer's Body, legit good horror.
Yeah. I agree.
And Cactus. Okay. Are we back to saying random words, Badger? I don't know.
I think we are.
I don't know what's going on there.
Cactus bruv
Uh,
in it.
yeah. Have we seen the Italian crime series Gomorrah? It's a great band. Really? I don't. Have you seen
No,
this? I don't know.
Luck Shade coming in with the new
Yeah.
stuff.
From 20, I'm going to guess it's 2014. Oh, but it's current, like up to current, and it's playing on Max. No, I have not.
Oh right, I have heard of this. It's not what I thought it was. Okay. Yeah, I've heard very good things about this.
Huh. I'm down to watch it though. It's like a gangster crime thriller.
Yeah, because dude loves Sopranos.
Well, yeah, but see, this isn't English language or American,
Oh, I see. So okay, yeah.
so I'm already way more excited for it. Let's see here. Tab Clear and Green Cola was awesome. Wait, Tab Clear and Green? Is that what it was? Tab Clear and
No
Green Cola?
tab. Oh, maybe clear and green.
Yeah, that's the
Tab
type of
clear,
it. Because
tab clear and green cola.
give me a tab. You haven't ordered anything yet.
Yeah, I'm so confused by that whole sentence. I remember tab, the like the Coke version.
Yeah, but, well,
Yeah.
so it's clear and green.
Why is it clear and green?
I don't know. That was just kind of, yeah. But did you get my quote?
No.
Give me a tab. You haven't ordered anything.
Oh, right. Yeah.
How about a How about a Pepsi free?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Gangs of London.
Unfortunately, the season 2 is not a patch on season 1.
No. Well, and I think because
It's not the director.
Gareth
Yeah.
Evans. So
Yeah.
there's Gareth Evans and Gareth Edwards, and I get them mixed up sometimes. I think it's Gareth Evans.
Evans. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't direct most of season 2, but
Yeah. But season 1 is a spectacular season of TV.
just when you think like that last episode was just crazy, they can't top it, and then they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, so Badger has seen seasons 1 and 2 of From, and is now looking for
Nice. Do it.
yes, and and he did they did mean men
Meant.
meant they did me yeah
They did
I
meant.
wish yes there were more sci-fi horror movies and TV.
Mm.
We have been having, well, not so much sci-fi, but we have been having a great year for horror.
Yeah.
right
horror's kicking ass. I'd
Oh.
say it's probably winning this year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, so Crochet a While and Listens Books of the Week. Themis Files by Sylvian Neuvel.
Okay.
Girl falls in a hole in the ground and finds something. That girl grows up to be a scientist and the leading world expert on what she discovered.
Wow.
Oh, you got me intrigued.
Is that the Alice in Wonderland?
Yeah,
Girl
maybe.
falls in a hole, finds something.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so Tab Clear was a clear Coke thing, and then Green Cola was like green dyed cola, very common in the 90s UK.
Oh.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, she found. Oh, going back to the book of Ther- Thermos Themis files. She found an enormous ornate hand made of an exceptionally rare metal, which predates all of human civilization.
Wow.
Ooh, I am sorry. Wait, I have to write this down because
What was
I
it
don't
called?
want to. Themis files.
Venus Files, and that's the book of the week.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna.
still
Wow.
reading Shadow Slave. I'm on chapter 167, and I have 1,600 to go.
Good grief. I am reading currently still Last Days by Adam Neville, and then the Atlantis Code, and I
Oh,
don't remember who that
okay.
is, but
Is it about Atlantis?
it's think of it like it's like right up my niche of Indiana Jones meets Dan Brown type
All
of
right.
thing.
Nice.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah, of that. Luna, have we watched TV series Outer Range with Josh Brolin? Yes, both seasons, loved it. And if you don't know this, and I'm sorry to about to break your heart, but it's been canceled
Yeah, they cancelled it, which sucks.
because it's not done.
It's not, and they just opened up a whole new.
Yeah.
That ending made me go, oh,
Mm-hmm.
and that they cancelled it. That,
Yeah. Yeah.
anywho,
Dis-
yeah,
disappointed there. Okay. Um, come back to comments in a little bit before we finish up. But Ruben, you want to do any entertainment news? What's coming up and stuff like that?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm ready this week.
Okay. Go for it. I don't have any news.
What?
Yeah. No.
Okay,
I don't.
cool.
Yeah.
Um, Sebastian Stan is playing Donald Trump in a movie called The Apprentice. The subtitle is An American Horror Story.
Is it really?
It is actually comes to theaters October 11th.
I didn't know the. I knew the apprentice part of it, but I didn't know the other part of
That made me smile.
that.
I was like, wow. Okay.
That's funny.
Kelsey Grammer has revealed that he's actually had a few conversations just recently about returning as Beast again. So,
Really?
yeah. So, like, I loved him as the original Beast in the original
X-Men.
the, whatever convoluted timeline.
Mm.
Yeah, but when it's first started, so I'm excited to see him back. I don't know in what
Nicholas Holt does
capacity.
a good job too, though.
Oh, he does. Yeah, great.
Mm.
So I don't know how I would choose, but yeah. I don't like this bit of news at all.
Okay.
Netflix is in talks to acquire the rights to stream live versions of Hot Ones. Because I feel like Hot Ones has found a unique niche out in YouTube, and I
Yeah.
don't want to take anything away from the magic that show is. Like, unfortunately, Cobra Kai is great. We got more seasons, but it did get worse on Netflix.
Well, and does this mean that we're going to have 5 years between seasons?
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think that's a good idea. But when people throw money at things, it's okay. So I didn't like the news before. This news, I'm just very confused by.
Okay.
Ronald Emmerich, okay, the
Yeah.
director,
Yeah.
the guy who gave us Independence Day, Stargate, all the world-ending movies, right?
Yeah.
What he's known for, is developing a Lawrence of Arabia remake as a 3-season prestige TV series. Anthony McCann, who, in Bohemian Rhapsody, is hoping to write the entire first season. So the guy who blew up Earth many times is like basically the Michael Bay of directors, is going to remake one of the greatest movies ever of our time. It's dated and racist as well, obviously, if you've seen it recently. But
For a 3-season,
yeah, I don't know what this is, but I was just so confused that all of that information, my brain was like, huh, what?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
For good news, the
Okay.
script for Constantine 2 is now finished, and it's
Ooh.
going to be very R-rated, not just R-rated, very R-rated. Keanu Reeves is returning to star
Nice.
as Francis Lawrence directing. Like, I love the TV series as well, but this film, for some reasons, become like a film I watch at least once a year. I just really enjoy it. I think it ticks all my, fantastical needs, and Keanu's cool, and it has a decent story. So, looking forward to that. Chris, you obviously don't have enough pop idols there.
Yeah.
um, there are meme pop idols that are now coming out, and one of them is the Lord of the Rings. One does not simply.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
One does
okay.
not simply walk into Mordor. So we're gonna have to get that, obviously.
That is gonna be funny. Okay. Okay.
It's been a pretty shocking week for game news. So Microsoft's gaming will lay off about 650 employees in a new round of cuts across the company. That's a huge amount, 650. The cuts will primarily impact staffers in corporate and supporting functions. That's still meaning 650 people losing their jobs.
That is a lot of
Um,
people.
that's a lot of people. Anna Pura, the game studio who's given us very cool indie games like Stray, the one with Cat, every one of their staff resigned because of something going on in the company, and especially to do with the head. And they weren't able to come to terms with their deal, apparently. So they all resigned. So whether they go off and make their own studio together, or the director of the company now actually goes, oh, they're really serious. It'll be very interesting to see what happens with that. But brave people in this climate to be even do that, because finding a job in gaming and then keeping it is tough.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't suppose you saw Homelander's recent rallies have been packed with patriots. Here's a photo from one just yesterday when he presented a concept. So they basically took the mick out of the what do you call it?
The debate.
The debate, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Because you've been saying for years that's obviously just a parody, and now they're just like, here you go.
Yeah, no, this last season, I mean, when Kripke came out and just dispelled any of the rumors, like, no, it's always been about you. No, it's about both sides. No, it wasn't. It was
Nope.
never about, no, it was always making fun of, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, that's all my news.
Okay. Stuff coming out this week then? What we're looking
Sure.
forward to?
Yep.
So, like I said, Never Let Go comes
Yes.
out to the cinemas on Friday. Go see that. Just go see that. Yeah.
Twilight of the Gods, a Netflix animated series that is Zack Snyder's, is coming out. 8 episodes, all ranging from about 30 minutes. Last episode's 42 minutes, I believe. So animations looking very, very cool.
Okay. There are let's see here. Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story. It's a dramatization.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to this.
This is
that's-
so we had Monsters before, right?
Oh.
This is like a
Yeah.
spin-off or in that universe.
Yeah, I guess so, because we had the Jeffrey Dahmer one
Yeah.
with what's his name?
Yeah. He was fantastically.
Yeah, he was. He
creepy
was like
in that. Yeah.
Yeah, just way too good. A Queen of the Villains also comes out on Thursday the 19th.
What is that?
And it's like a wrestling type of thing. And I don't know. I think, is it a documentary? I want to say it's a it's a dramatic series, and it's
Japanese.
Japanese.
Okay.
Huh? Okay, I thought, yeah, well,
way more into it now.
Yeah. There's also a movie coming out called His Three Daughters on Netflix.
Yes.
That comes out on
Yeah, it's
Friday.
been out at cinemas randomly. Like very few, but yeah, we can finally get that. That's Natasha Leone, right?
Yeah, and Elizabeth Olsen and Carrie Coon.
Yeah,
Like I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to watch this. So
triple A threat right there. I'd be
yeah,
down to watch that for sure.
exactly. Um, let's see here. Not much else that I knew of that was coming out because I think the theaters. Is there anything else that was coming out in?
I don't know in theaters, but the first episode of 4 episodes in total, anime Uzumaki comes out this week.
Really? What's
Yeah,
that on?
that is Adult Swim, so HBO.
Okay. Okay.
Hmm.
Nice. Oh, do you know there's a they're doing a Matrix 25th anniversary back in the theaters.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to see that. That'd be great.
So I don't know of anything
And you
else.
mentioned earlier, right at the beginning of the stream, that Tulsa
Oh,
season
Tulsa
two
King.
starts.
Yeah.
Tulsa King
Does
season 2 starts this week,
does
right?
does it start this week? I think
Yeah,
so.
it does. Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that is definitely worth if you've not started that, definitely give that a go. Yeah, the 15th season 2. So tomorrow, Sunday.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Can't wait. Yeah, and
Cool.
that's everything then, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
We'll go back to the chat before we wrap up. Let's see
Okie
here.
dokie.
Okie dokie. Oh, Elijah. Hey, good to see you here. Sorry that you came in really late, but that's okay. Yeah, gonna catch up from the beginning. Long show. We've talked with everybody for a long time, and it's been outstanding. Really good conversations. So, you would only watch The Apprentice for Jeremy Strong as Roy Cohn. Won't watch for years later. Only one can take so much. One can only take so much of Donald Trump. Absolutely. But
Yeah, I agree.
Jeremy Strong's a great actor. So,
Hmm.
Hot Ones. I saw that as Hotones. Hot Ones episode with Beckham and overt Stella adverts throughout is a bit much. I don't know if that.
I don't know what that means. Is he drinking Stella? Maybe.
Oh, maybe Stella Artois.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe that's. Oh, I haven't seen that episode. So
Mm-mm.
the. Have you guys heard anything about the Count of Monte Cristo miniseries with Sam Claflin? No, I haven't. Did you?
I love that story.
I love that story too. I
Mm.
wish Jim Caviezel wasn't so weird because that movie is outstanding.
Is he
At
weird?
least
Oh, okay.
he believes that Hollywood people are torturing children to steal their blood.
Oh yeah, because he was in that movie, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's a QAnoner. French movie that came out this year is apparently good, but not entirely faithful to the source material. Oh, there was a French Count of Monte Cristo, which would make sense because it
Mm.
is there. Oh, huh. Okay. I'll still. Yeah, I didn't know about that one either. Okay, so Badger wants to know if I could think, if I could think, I don't think, if I think I could survive and win against the machines like in The Matrix. Keanu Reeves is a really great programmer as well as a good actor. No, I would die almost immediately. Yeah, I don't know. I would no. I mean, I would love to jump off of the building, except I'm afraid that I would hit the concrete, and that would just
There is no spoon.
yeah,
Free your mind.
exactly. Oh, so okay, everybody. Hey, thank you. We appreciate you you joining us today. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Ruben with the Ruby Tuesday. Me, Chris, Movies and Munchies. Don't forget, we have our Patreon opportunity, patreon.com/the bearded ones. It's £1 to get in there. There's actually several videos that are outside the paywall even, so you can get a taste of what we are up to. If you want to check that out, but £1 gets you access to everything. There are other tiers where you can request stuff,
Mhm.
but yeah, we love our community there. So let's see here. With that, I think we'll get ready to go. Is the Monster Menendez Brothers a Ryan Murphy production? I think it is. It's on Netflix.
Netflix, yeah.
It comes out the end of this week. Thanks for the chuckles. Sorry for the silly questions. Nope. I like.
Love the silly questions, Badger.
Yeah. Yeah. What is it? What is it that Riley says? Rhinoceros, aardvark. See, I can say random words too. You know?
Nice.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Crochet While and listening. Also, be safe. You too, as well. Everybody have a brilliant weekend and a great week after that. We will.
Thanks for spending your time with us, guys.
So awesome. We'll see you next week. Okay. Bye.